Hello, everybody, and welcome. This time, we're playing some Starfinder today. If you don't know me, my name is Noble Crumpet. I stream on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. Tuesdays art, Thursdays games, and Sundays TTRPGs or board games. And that includes today. We're playing Starfinder with friends. Let's unmute myself and see what they're talking about. Hello, we are live. Isn't that great?
Yeah.
All right. Welcome, everyone. This is the first time that any of us, including myself, have played Starfinder. So we're going to be struggling through this together.
Good old dysfunction in space.
Yes. So, why don't we have y'all get to know yourselves and just introduce your characters for us? Why don't we start left for right on my screen, at least, with Shane. Shane, who are you?
I am still muted. I am playing a Cathasa, which is a four-armed alien being with a gigantic noggin. Her name is Jan. She is an old Cathasa woman.
So old.
She's like old.
Okay.
So she's going to be the granny of the group.
Her main character trait is that she's old. Got it.
Yes. She's also a vanguard, which is like a very tanky class that uses entropy to manipulate the being around her energy waves to defend and attack. But, you know, she's also old granny.
Huh?
Is she kind of like the paladin class?
I don't know enough about the vanguard class, or really, I never really played a paladin, but
Me neither.
she's not religious.
My assumption was that it was like a defensive class, but I don't know.
We don't know.
We'll find it out together.
Vanguard just means like the first in.
The first in,
just like,
yeah. So
yeah.
they could be defensive, or they could be like a strike force, depending on, I guess, what they're doing.
Probably
But
already
apparently
have-
they do something with magical entropy, because they know things.
I mean, the way every class is in this game, it's like everything can be whatever you want it to as long as you pick the right feats. It's like nuts.
Of course. There's so much stuff. That's why I'm like, we're gonna call audibles whenever we need to. I gave everybody a copy of the GM sheet so they could know succinctly what they can do. Anyway, so that's Jan the Kasatha. Then we have Chase next. Who are you playing?
Oh, okay. I'm next. So this is Cam, the android, precog.
Ooh.
Studies, time travel and the like, and has have augmented into his body a matrix that predicts what's happening. So, just a scientist interested in changing time.
Hell yeah. So we have
Precog.
our
Nice.
android precog. Then we have Matt, who are you playing?
I am playing Orlo, the Vesk mercenary. He's a big lizard man. He's got a big gun, and he's likes to fight.
Wow.
Being
The
a fighter,
Vesk soldier. Go it.
Yeah, the soldier. They get all the feats and fight good.
Yeah. You
Fight
would call
good.
them, I guess, if you had a term for them, a fighter. Like, kind
Yeah.
of like that?
There you go.
They sold.
Oh,
They
okay.
sold her.
Oh, I see. Different. A
Yeah.
solderer. Okay, next, C. Who are you playing?
I'm playing as a gray. It's a typical normal gray, nothing to worry about. Whenever he introduces himself, there will be a white static, white noise. And he communicates with very poorly translated syllables and or medical procedure flashbacks.
Good. Cool.
Neat.
We got the gray biohacker.
What does that mean?
Are you Dr. House?
I was thinking Grey's
not
Anatomy.
lupus.
It was right there.
Oh, Grey's Anatomy. That's good. That's a good one. I like
Right.
that one.
Yeah, that is good.
Damn. All right. Last but not least,
New
Dan. Who are you playing?
I'm playing Scabbers with a tail, a Yosoki, come from the Rat Planet. You know, playing an operative, which is pretty much this versions of Rogue. I'm the skill monkey of the group, and the one who was gonna probably be the face of the group, considering everybody else didn't want to invest in that. I'm gonna talk my way out of stuff, hopefully.
That's fine. At least this group has a party face that isn't a DMPC like the Genesis game. So hopefully things will go.
We all
Actually,
love
no
our-
one will listen to me. No one will give me 100% obedience.
Yeah,
Half
Play
the
this game
game
to
is
talk to people.
bullying the DMPC is always a tradition.
That is true. It just is unfair that the DM needs to talk to themselves as the face of the PC party.
You're so good at it. You got a lot of practice, I'm sure.
Exactly,
I
you're
sure
good at
do.
it.
Don't worry. I'm sure that your drow will get plenty of intimidation in next arc. All right. So we are playing a game, a module of Starfinder, an adventure path, if you will, called Against the Aeon Throne. That's all that you guys really need to know. I told you stuff ahead of time, but what you do need to know for today is that you guys are on a mission. You guys have been given a job. They're going to pay you guys 4,000 credits on delivery of emergency and, non-emergency supplies to a colony far out in the drift. It's a place called Madelon's Landing, and it's on a planet called Nakondis. So I should probably write those down, because those are funny words that most normal people don't say. So I will
Humongous.
say 4,000 credits
Nakondis.
for delivery
Say your
to
accent, come on.
Madelon's Landing on planet Nakondis. There you go. All those words in one place. This is on behalf of Abadar Corp. And you're to meet with the leader of the colonist, a Lashunta priest of Abadar named Madelon Kessi. That's a lot of other proper nouns. I should probably give those to you as well. Actually, I can...
Madelon's Landing has a Madelon Kessi in charge?
The
Yes.
Shunta is
Yes.
supposed to be the pretty aliens, right?
Depends on which type it is.
A humanoid grasshopper.
Yes.
Depends on if they're pretty or not.
Okay. Here. I'll just copy paste a bunch of stuff.
Sexual dimorphism.
There you go. Straight from the PDF's mouth. You're transporting a load of mundane supplies on behalf of Abadar Corp. The supplies themselves aren't worth much except to the colonists that you're delivering them to. The colony's head administrator, a Lashunta priest of Abadar named Madelon Kessi, is contracted to pay you guys 4,000 credits upon delivery of the supplies to Madelon's Landing. It's going to take several days to get there. You've been given a ship. I believe that one of you was one of you specifically given the ship by your contact? I don't think so.
It didn't say
No.
for mine, so I don't know if who
Okay.
has
I think that was one of the default.
I've only really got vibes in mine, and there's no equipment here.
That's fine. That's fine. So, you were given a ship for this mission. So, you were able to get this ship paid for by your friend who is named Sedona. You've all been given a little bit of backstory as to why you know them. You all just happen to know them, so you agreed to come along, as well as for the money. Sedona is an android, much like Cam, though probably not as specific as Cam was built. All androids they have their own little stories or whatever for where and how they were made. And I'll just say that you would know that a Lashunta is they have a dimorphism thing going on. Males and females are different, but they both have psychic powers. This one, you've been told, is male, so they are not the
Pretty one.
not the pretty ones, I guess. Not to say
But,
they aren't pretty, just they aren't supernaturally pretty.
mhm.
All right. I think that's all the information that I need to give you guys. So, you guys all board the ship with all of your supplies in tow. You've been given coordinates of the place that you need to go to. Who is our pilot?
It is I.
Hey,
Fantastic.
Gray, you can fly a ship.
And I project image of a flying saucer cutting through some propeller airplanes.
Better you than me. Okay. Take your
Great.
seat.
All right. Let's see. Okay. Navigation. Cool. I don't have any rules for this on hand. Why did I not? Okay. So travel.
Why are you not ready to play?
I just have to facilitate.
Okay. So this is a travel to the vast, which is beyond near space. This is going to take 5d6 days. So,
Jeez.
yeah, you guys are going to spend some fucking quality time together, it would seem.
And
Not
if
if
y'all
I
know how to
step
play
in the
space
gas.
poker.
Have fun role playing it. I specifically requested it.
I never lose.
Okay,
All right.
anybody
I
good
need to
with
play the
maps?
games blindfolded, so I don't cheat.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
that's
just
fair.
trying to find if there's any specific rules for
I gotta roll my dice.
navigation. I want to roll dice at some point. Okay.
I'd light up a fine Veskian cigar and sit back on the control panel.
Can't tell if it's a piloting thing or another type of check.
I'm sure it's a piloting thing. But it doesn't say there's a specific check.
I'm looking for interstellar travel.
Yeah, I took notes on interstellar travel, but it doesn't seem that there's any specific role to be made. Yeah, I mostly have like the rules for combat and stuff written down.
And the risk of random encounters on from 40 to 60%.
Yeah, I got that. All right. So, I'm going to give you guys time now to do downtime activities if you would like to.
Oh.
I gave you
Yes,
guys a list of downtime activities. So if you'd like to, you can apply those bonuses and do whatever you want to do as necessary. As a reminder, those are maintaining readiness, managing the course, which can decrease your travel time, maintain your equipment, coordinate with other players, do drills, or lounge.
Well, since I'm the pilot, I have to do the maintain the course thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to help him with the travel time.
All right, that sounds good.
I can fly the ship if you want to take a break at some point.
Yeah, this is just screeing static into your ears.
I already know the way.
All right. So I mean, you can all take the manage course action. They do stack, I think.
Jesus Christ, they're gonna micromanage the shit out of me, aren't they?
So,
Just making sure you go the right way.
Turn left.
let's assume that the gray is doing it first. I'm just gonna call you the gray
Yes, that's good.
because I can't pronounce
Hail
wingdings.
Gray.
So I'm gonna need you to make a piloting check. Okay, 23. That's pretty good. All right.
Nice job, buddy.
You have reduced the travel time by 6 hours. Congratulations. All right. Who else is piloting?
Quarter of a day.
I mean, I can help piloting if that'll be helpful to the role.
Sure. Failure
Okay.
will increase the time that it takes.
I'm pretty dexterous. I think I can do okay.
All right.
All right, you ready? Yeah. I don't know if that's a pass or not.
What's the DC?
Yeah. So the DC is, according to this, the initial DC plus 10. So
Damn.
I'm gonna say that it was probably a DC, like I think DC 10 to just get out there, right? This
It's
is
just
probably
normal travel, right?
yeah.
I
so
don't
this-
know what the metrics for this are.
This is a me neither.
Still
That's
see the
we're all
start
gonna
of
figure
that.
this out together.
So
I'm-
10 is like normal because it's just like nothing happens. It's basic.
Yeah,
thing.
I think that it's 10. I would have said 5 if it was like something that would be automatic, but I think that you would need to know what you're doing to do this, so I think it's at least 10. So I'm going to call that a
because
fail,
of the plus 10, yeah, it's a fail then.
but it's not a fail by 5 or more, so you don't increase your travel time.
I just take over a shift is all I do.
Yeah, you try to find an easier way, but it looks like there's no other way around it. You're going to have to keep going through the drift as fast as you can.
Okay. I'm going to shoot Dan with the basic booster. Target ignores the effect of confused and staggered condition for the booster's duration. You're obviously compromised.
All right, Scabbers, you're
My
immune
headache's
to being
gone.
staggered. Or whatever.
What'd you do there, buddy?
I'm gonna do the drilling noise with the gun.
Look. I did the best I could, right? Okay, I didn't find any faster paths. You're right. I was just following what was there. Couldn't figure out anything faster. All right, I'll let you come back on controls. Maybe you can find a faster path.
All right, did one other person want to manage the course? Was it you, Cam?
Wouldn't that be like 30 DC?
No, it's the DC plus 10. So
Oh,
it
just
would
the
still be
initial.
DC 20.
Okay.
Remember, if you fail, it gets worse.
5 or more though.
If you get a 14 or less, or 15 or less, then you will increase the travel time.
Do we have a tech workshop?
I'll just say you do. I don't think technically you do, but I'll just say that you do. Enough to maintain your equipment.
No need to be fussy about this game.
Yeah.
I will maintain my equipment.
All right. So I believe. Where does that live? Okay. So you gain additional damage on which are you doing? Your weapons or your armor?
I want to do. I'll do weapon.
Okay. You gain additional damage on the first critical hit that you score with the weapon.
Yeah, well, I'm maintaining my sniper rifle.
Awesome. It's equal to half the item tier, so it's +1 damage.
I
plus-
love that he's sharpening his gun.
I'm sharpening my gun.
Sharpening your
I'm
gun.
sharpening my darts, actually, I use for my
Indeed.
dart sniper.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
Sharpening your ammo.
Mm.
All right, we got 2 more players. What are you guys doing during this downtime?
Where's the list that you said you had sent?
I put it at the end of the rules reference. I can also just put it in the chat in Discord. That will help.
The ship rules, I guess. Wrong rules. That explains it.
Yeah, it's in just the generic rules reference. I'm sorry, there's so many pages. But you can coordinate with other players. You can drill. Like if you and the Vesk wanted to coordinate, like train with each other, then you would get bonuses whenever you aid each other in combat. Or for any reason,
yeah.
really.
That sounds feasible.
Are you on board with that,
I-
Orlo?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I feel like this big lizard needs help getting better. So
All right. Whenever either of you,
Roll those.
whenever either of you uses aid another, or covering fire, or harrying fire, the bonus increases by +1. Also, for the next 2 weeks or so, I guess, according to this amount of time that it's taking, you can convey messages with +1 DC of the motive being
Wow.
sensed.
So you guys have your own inside joke that you're not sharing with the rest of the crew right now?
Basically.
23.
And it becomes less funny after 2 weeks, I guess, so.
You start getting bothered by each other a little bit.
Stop saying that.
Oh, it's like the Red Dwarf quarantine episode.
Or every episode, really. Yeah, I don't know why it was the quarantine episode when they're basically quarantined anyway. Anywho, so during downtime, two of you are fussing over the controls, going back and forth, trying to correct your course. Cam is mostly just fussing over their equipment, not really paying much attention to the other folks. Why would they need to pay attention to mortals? They're a robot. Meanwhile, the two combat
Yeah. I look
focused.
down on mortals.
I look down on mortals. I don't know.
That's what I do.
I don't
There's
know.
not a non-zero chance there's probably a duplicate of you somewhere, right?
You can, of course, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm just trying to get a gauge for everybody.
Trying to fill in your characters a little bit.
Orlo and Jan. Orlo and Jan are kind of coordinating with each other, as far as combat situations go. If we encounter any resistance or hostile whatever, then you go this way, I'll go that way. And I guess you guys grew a little closer today. Do you guys find out anything about each other, or what's your kind of personalities like?
I'm a Spitfire.
Oh,
So I was very come on,
Good playing.
stop hitting like a little wussy and get up in there. What are you doing? You hit like my 10-year-old granddaughter and I don't even have a granddaughter. And then as he's hitting me, I think he's thinking, oh, I'm gonna kill this old woman, but I'm taking it fairly well.
Nice. Due to your understanding of entropy.
Yes.
Of course. Orlo,
It's
how
just
about...
a skin
Class based around
head.
that being depressed about old age. The entropy.
Oh no.
Alright, Orlo, how about you? Orlo laughs.
You're so tiny, but you're very quick.
Yeah, they say you get slower in your old age, but that's just a state of mind.
Oh. Well, Orlo is gruffed and with few words, as you guys come up with your own sort of silent signals with each other. Janet's...
You just go in and shoot above your head. Hopefully I won't hit the cone. And that'll help you get there. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, you'll do fine.
Okay. So, two of you were doing the piloting. Why don't I roll randomly? Scabbers. While you were on the... while you were in the pilot's chair, something came up on the scanners. Apparently you guys are coming for a gravity well that should not have been there according to your calculations. But, regardless, it is there.
Shit.
The ship is dropping out of warp.
Warp.
I'm immediately gonna just signal the ship. Hey guys, we got a bit of a problem here. All hands on deck.
I gotta come in.
Wasn't me.
And then transmit a replay of Columbo's all right, I'm going to ask you one more question. What the fuck happened?
I don't know. It just appeared out of nowhere. We got a situation. Everybody get to your stations, I guess. Gray, you take over, I guess.
I gotta keep on poking it with the tip of the needle gun. It's out.
Yeah, I'll get to
Let me
it.
take over.
All right, I'm going, you little mongrel.
Get to the
Oh, bring up
captain's
the
chair.
sensors.
All right, you guys start bringing up sensors.
I'll warm up the guns.
So, we are going to need some scanning, which is going to be, I believe, the science officer's job. If you go to the... Oh, I see you've named it. The Sedona Corona. Jesus Christ. Let me rename the token.
Apparently it didn't apply.
Oh, I thought it was the ship.
The ship needs a name.
I thought the ship was the fifth whatever from the sun.
Well, nobody agreed. I guess we gave up on that one.
Nobody wrote in
Whatever.
the name.
what?
I
First
just
come, first
you
serve.
guys
First come,
never
first
reached
serve, right?
you guys never reached a consensus or commented on it, so
Hey, I replied with the not bad GIF.
all right.
I just named it Orc 1 and moved on.
Okay. So this, can you open your ship sheet? I can just show
Yeah.
you all.
Oh god.
Take a ship.
So if you go to the left and you can see your character named, well, shit, Chase was your character name before.
I got it.
You got it? All right.
I got it.
Awesome. Yeah, it needs to match your character sheet name exactly, or else it's not going to work. So hopefully the pilot one works.
It'll work. It'll work.
I did try it while it was webdings, so wingdings.
Got this wingdings.
All right. So if
That's
you
how that
click on
works.
the name of your role, Jan, it should bring up some stuff for you. Do you see where it is? It should say science officer.
That is Starship O. Where's it on the left? Oh, yep.
Empress does a backflip.
Hold on. Let me update the pilot. I think it needs to do that. Okay, so that should have been a computer's role. And it's using the sensors on the ship, which is +0. Awesome. And I believe you guys have a normal computer, so that if it ever asks you for the computer, like if you're using it,
It's normal.
It's normal.
Totally normal.
Oh,
Budget mid-range sensors.
yeah. So the mid-range sensors don't add anything to your sensor bonus, but the pulse. No, that's the power core. Where's the signal basic?
Ray.
Mark 1 Duo node. That's what it is. So the Mark 1 Duo node is a computer that gives a +1 bonus to your skill check, and it can affect 2 people each round. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Usually
So-
you want to make your gunner or pilot, for instance, take it so they can go first and have a better shot.
Yes. Anybody can use the computer, but up to the number of nodes can use it per round. And you can use it on any role that's like on the ship, using the ship. For instance, scanning. Did you use the computer when you rolled that, Jan?
I clicked on my name, and it looks like it pulled up the right modifier. Because I
Okay.
rolled
like
a 2
to-
and it's +7. It was a total of 9.
Would you like to
So
add a computer
computers-
to that?
Yeah, it looks like it's doing
Okay,
computers.
so,
Yeah, you're just rolling poorly.
well, I'm not sure if it's seeing the correct ship. I haven't had this problem before.
What's the...
It says Sedona Corona underneath it.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Place
looking at
the
the
token.
role, my friend. Okay, rank plus CS.
CS? Where are you seeing that?
No, okay, so you know when you hover over the number,
Creep
it
score.
shows like what the roles is composed of? So
Yeah.
1d20 plus 1 rank plus
Computers.
3 CS.
That's
plus
class
1
skill.
Class skill.
Skill.
Yes,
So
I see
is
it
that,
now.
does that match your whatever computer thing?
Yeah, I rolled a 2, and then it was +1, +3, +1, +2.
All
So
right.
I
Which-
think it's working out fine.
Yeah,
Looks good to
Yep.
me.
I have a +7 to computers on my sheet, so yeah, it worked. I just didn't
Nice.
roll good.
Okay.
yeah. I was just getting an error when I was trying it, saying there's no ship named unnamed ship. So I'm wondering where it's saving that information.
Oh, that
Yeah,
was
for me it says
that
Janet,
was me putting
science
something.
officer.
I was
Okay.
just clicking a button from Captain Actions.
Okay. Yeah, I love that this campaign starts out on a ship. It's my favorite. Anyway,
I'm sure we'll use it a lot.
sure,
Starting a bar.
sure we'll use it a lot. Certainly not just for the first encounter and then land on a planet and then never use it for the. Anyway, this is a well-written encounter. Let's do it. So you just scanned the ship. We can assume you used the computer. Doesn't look like it applied it. So just add 1 to that.
Isn't it +0 anyways?
It's
No, it's
plus,
plus
it's
one.
+1.
+1. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I edited your ship a little so that you could know how computers work. Just know how computers work. Easy. All right.
Get good, scrub.
So the way scanning works is you learn stuff based on how good you rolled versus the DC. Every 5 you get beyond the DC, you learn more stuff. And because you got a 13 instead of a 12, because you used the computer, of course, you do learn quite a bit. So you learn basic information about it. The thing that appeared on your scans as you drop out of warp, there is a ship nearby. That's all you know on a baseline. You just know that there's a ship. You can't see it because it's too far away. It's like millions of kilometers away, or probably thousands of kilometers away. There's also several planets nearby, but you scan down the ship. It has a crew complement it requires many people to operate this ship. It's a huge-sized ship. I believe yours is medium-sized?
It says medium.
Okay, yeah, yours is a medium-sized explorer. Theirs is a huge-sized Hyvonix ambassador,
I
which
don't think we fight this.
you're not sure.
Arm and guns.
So, Hyvonix is a company. They, I believe, are Sheeran owned.
As opposed to our company we're trying to help.
Yeah, Abadar Corp.
Yeah.
This ship has a speed of 6, which is hexes. Maneuverability average. You can turn every two hexes. You also learn, because you got a better roll, you learn about its defenses. Its AC is 15. Its target lock is 15. Its current and maximum HP. It's currently at 15, but its maximum hit points is a lot more than that. It's taken on a lot of damage.
So it's damaged.
You also learn its shield values. Its shield values are 0. Its shields are down.
Oh shit! So this thing is almost in.
You also
disrepair.
learn its core PCU value, which is 150. However, it's offline. It's not generating any power right now. This is a completely derelict ship.
Hey guys, you wanna go exploring? There might be some nice stuff on there.
I might find a robot.
What do we know about
already have
what the
one.
company does? What does this company do?
It's a good question. Why don't you make a knowledge check?
Could I make a culture?
What
check?
is the knowledge thing in this world?
culture?
Culture? I think that's a good one.
I have
There's also life science, and then
I
there's
have
also-
sciences. I've got computers, engineering. But
Culture
not-
probably would work, right?
I don't have culture.
I'm gonna say
I have 3 culture because it's int. Yeah.
Okay,
don't have a
culture.
trait, but-
Absolutely. I think culture's the one to do. Scabbers was the one that was doing the sensor stuff, so why don't you try this out, Cam?
Okay, I will hit the button in the game, and hopefully it'll pop up on the side.
Did. You got just about as much as Scabbers did.
Yeah, we'll finish each other's sentences when we describe it.
And every time...
The only reason I know it is because you know it, and then I know what you're gonna say, so I say it at the same time.
You finished each
I
other's
mentioned it to you in passing before.
sandwiches. Alright, Hyvonix is a company that is dedicated to peace and cultural connection, as well as like comfort in general. It's got a lot of like diplomats and merchants, those who are traveling the galaxy and looking to do research or connect with other species. Like they're kind of xenophilic, as opposed to xenophobic.
Perhaps
They
we
wanna
can
make
see
more
what
friends.
research they
Weirdos.
have.
I'm hoping they got some comfy chairs, because that dang captain chair's need an upgrade.
Knowledge is power.
Power's power too. They might have some batteries, and if their main ship is offline.
Well, either way, I'm curious about the fate of this crew.
So we're not opening fire?
No, we're gonna
Nobody's
be docking
there.
this.
I think that would be overkill.
Is it possible to scan for life forms?
You did not... Oh, sorry. Did I not say that? You did scan for life forms. Normally
You
there's...
said it was derelict, but
Yeah. I can tell you the complement, but the complement is 6. Normally, it takes 6 people to run this ship. There are 0 people on this ship. 0 life forms.
If nobody else is gonna be using this, we might as well just see what we can get our hands on. All in favor of docking?
I'm
I
going
am
to
in favor of
have.
this.
Go for it.
I'm gonna have somebody else attempt. Or no, Jan did the first scanning check, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I was just testing the thing. Sorry, why my name was there.
That's fine. So let's have Scabbers. Why don't you do a you can do a perception check or a computers check.
I'm not good at computer. Yeah, I didn't put in computers yet.
I'll say that the perception check will be more difficult.
Well, I got a +3 to computers or a +6 to perception. I'll do perception. Can I use the computers to help me?
Yes.
Like
Okay.
using computer skill.
Yeah, I mean using the ship's computer.
20.
All right, total 20. I'd say that even with that, you start bringing up like little windows on the computer and you're looking around, just taking a visual of everything, and you notice something unusual about this this sort of system that you've fallen into that's in the middle of the drift. There's plenty of like planet-sized objects nearby, but you don't see any sun or any large body that it's like rotating or orbiting around. They seem to be orbiting around the center of this science vessel.
Wait, guys, look here. You see a sun? I don't see no sun. The things seem to be circling the ship. I don't mean just like little things. I mean, look at those planets. The shape is all weird.
Is it creating gravity? How are they doing this?
Yeah, I don't get. Well, we said a gravity well when we came in here, right? So are we like being drawn to the ship, even if we didn't do anything?
Ships will drop out of warp if they encounter a gravity well in their way. Normally, it takes like a lot of pre-planning to make sure you don't hit anything on your journey. But this one was unexpected, so it dropped you out of warp.
So this is a weird thing where the ship almost seems to have a gravity to it then.
It would seem there's a strong gravity now that you're taking actual like readings on it. I'll let Jan, who's on the science officer console, you can attempt a computers check to try and learn more about this.
Hey, Miss Old Lady, this up to you.
Yeah.
And since we're not in
Gotcha.
rounds, you can always use the computer.
All right. So is this
Cool.
another check?
Yeah,
Yep,
skill check.
Another computers check.
Is there a way to help?
Um,
Yeah. Click
I-
on
no,
Computers
he's
already
good,
doing
he's
plus
good.
one.
He's good. You get a
He's good,
computers
yeah.
+1 though.
You good?
I'd like to help, but you seem to be doing.
I was gonna say because I have my profession is theoretical physics. I feel like this might apply in this situation.
Physical science is usually the one that you want to do.
Yes. Well,
Yes.
I do have physical science as well, but part of the scholar is I can specialize in like a particular science.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to say that Jan has taken some very good scans of this.
Nice.
And I'll let you, Cam, as the physical science engineer, try to decipher the data. And I will give you a +2 bonus on it because of Jan's actions.
Ooh.
That's pretty good. +1 from the computers.
Pretty good.
+1 from
yeah.
the computers, +2, so that's 26. Man,
Wow.
I'm starting to get the idea that high numbers are pretty common in this Starfinder game at level 1.
We are rolling good.
We're
You're-
rolling good right now. That'll come back to bite us later.
Yeah.
Sure.
Plus 7
Combat hasn't
bonuses on
happened
this
yet. We're
thing,
fine.
so, you know,
All right.
pretty good starting bonuses.
With your quick calculations, Cam, your eyes like kind of glaze over as you kind of see like a future trajectory of all of these planets, and you do see that they are in fact orbiting the science vessel. The science vessel is drifting like through space on its own accord. It's not being affected by any other gravity other than its own. It's just drifting in a direction. However, you guys are being affected by it, but not any more than it would like a sun in a solar system. So you can just escape its gravity if you want to.
Could I ask him, would we be able to dock into it and still be able to get off of it?
Yeah, it's gonna get more dangerous the closer we get.
You wouldn't recommend it, Captain.
You're walking on the surface of the sun. It's like was it like 1,000 G more than Earth.
That's what I'm saying. Then maybe looting this thing would be a bad idea.
You're not sure what's causing the ship to not be a black hole, though. By all means, this should have collapsed the ship onto itself. There's something strange going on here.
It's extremely dangerous, yet I'm incredibly curious at the same time.
Okay, full disclosure, should we still go into it? Because that's what I'm wondering. Is our ship gonna get stuck?
Probably.
I think I'm gonna project the image of the Roswell crash, of a saucer crashing into a desert, and then like the crew dying.
But something must be going on over there.
Seem like they're bad at flying. Anyways.
You're all saying a lot of smart things. I'm sure they're pretty great. I'll defer to you guys.
I'll leave it to a vote. We can either keep course or we can investigate the creepy ship. I'm gonna lean towards investigating the creepy ship.
But we have to leave the gravity well to start the warp gate back up, right, or whatever.
Yeah. It wouldn't take that long.
Oh, so we're not like stuck here. We just have
You're
to
not
change
stuck here at
directions
all.
A little bit. Okay.
Not yet.
It's just the fact that you're gonna walk
Saying
toward
it
what's
could get
essentially a
worse.
sun. And it's like, have fun having your spine snap in half.
For you spine people, I apologize, but I'm curious.
I got a good spine. I'll be fine.
Hey, Orlo, I'm going to have you make a perception check.
Oh, are you?
Not with the
How
computers.
good are their spines?
+0. All right. Let's see. Naked roll. Hey.
Oh, hell
That's a
yeah.
good naked roll.
Damn.
Naked 19.
As these freaks are talking about science mumbo jumbo, you could care less. You just want to get that payday. But
I zoom in with the turret.
you zoom in with the turret. As you're zooming in with the turret on the vessel to like get a kind of close-up view of it, something kind of passes in front of your scope. It looks like a shadow has like moved past you, which would have been incredibly close or else incredibly large.
Do you guys see that shadow?
What are you talking about?
There's lots of shadows here. There's lights. There's all of
There
us.
literally is no star, so there would be no light anyway. But yeah,
Okay, that is actually a good point. What do you mean? Where'd you see it?
something just flew by that scope's pretty close by. I don't know. Either that or it's
Hey,
really big.
who runs the scans? Maybe we could do a scan again. See if you can see what he
We're not
saw.
alone out here.
Anma.
You want me to
Scan
just
mom.
keep pressing the button? Yeah, fine. I can press the button all day long.
Computer,
You're
show me scans.
Computer.
Oh,
You're
wait,
a
my only
picture-
job is to talk to the computer.
Yeah, exactly. The Sigourney Weaver character from Galaxy Quest.
But she looks good doing it. Alright.
Got 11. Oh no.
10.
Yeah,
You
plus
can use the computers for it.
yeah, you can use the computers for that. What are you scanning?
Oh, it's whatever shadows. That,
Scanning for shadows.
or the area that he, like,
Well, it's on your
Sensitive.
ship.
Oh.
Like if you wanted to scan your own ship, that would probably be a diagnostic kind of thing. We could call it that.
Okay.
oh yeah, that's fine.
You do a diagnostic of your ship. You don't see anything like unusual about your ship. Seems like everything's working.
Well, you know what that means? You gotta go manually find it with your analog eyes. I grab my big wrench and I start walking around the ship to look for, see if I bump into anything.
All right. You get up and start walking around the ship.
While Grandma does that, I'm gonna search around the ship with the computers.
I'm gonna
Hey,
have.
Brad, you could just climb out the airlock and go look.
That's true. Do you have like abilities, like a suite of abilities that's like you don't need to breathe in space and stuff?
I think androids don't have to breathe.
Pretty sure. it
Let's
does.
see.
Because I do
You have
not
game
know
mechanics?
fully
Let's see,
about
let's
this.
see. Racial ability. So I have constructed. Let's see what constructed says.
Sounds like it would be it if anything.
Count as constructs and humanoids. Okay.
Mhm.
+2 saves against disease, mind, poison, sleep. I do not breathe or suffer the normal
Mind
environmental effects of being in a vacuum.
There you go. You could search the outside of the ship if you wanted to.
I shall peruse the perimeter manually, as Jan says.
I'm just gonna. Anybody else go to the computers just to keep an eye on Mr. Cam? He doesn't float away.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
don't always need to be on a computer.
Wish me luck.
I would assume
But
that
he cannot breathe.
we would probably have like some sort of tether for you,
Yeah, that's what I'm just assuming.
and that would definitely be the safe thing to do. I would not recommend not doing that.
Just thinking
I'm gonna jump out there and see how it goes. I'll just swim back. That's how it works, right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the
Bring your
first time
gun.
one of our characters got launched into space.
Yep, Shane's character did in our other game.
Get sucked into this gravity well. It's gonna be great.
All right,
That's true. Too.
Put on
I'm-
some magnet boots or something we got on the ship.
so I'm
do a
not
walk.
seeing any investigation type of ability, so I think it's still just
I think it's
perception.
Still, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Perception is great.
with the good shit.
Okay, I'm gonna have everybody make a perception check then. Just
Yeah, we're
Because everybody's
Group
basically
perception.
looking through the ship now.
Stick our heads out every window. Hey.
If
that
somebody
one.
is doing,
Okay.
Oh, someone's got a 1.
You're
damn,
welcome.
that's a 7. Oh no, somebody did
well,
get a 1.
okay. So for Cram will start using his precog things, and for my chronomancy, I can change one of my perception checks with one of the rolls I did earlier.
Oh, so it's like
So-
the 5e
magic.
one. Nice.
Yes. So I have
Important.
+4. I have a 14 I can spend, so I'll make that a 14 +4 for an 18 total.
Okay, you will decide to get an 18. Got it.
Yeah, I go, wait a second, I sent something in the time weave. Wow.
Okay. I'm gonna go in order of height of the roll. So let's say that
The
Scabbers. Scabbers, you notice
Yeah.
something because you were looking on the scanners, right? You're keeping an eye on
Yeah, I was
those.
saying I was like double checking the computers and stuff. Yeah.
While Janet's on walk around, you're tacking away on the keyboard. You notice an unusual signal. You're not sure what this like wave pattern means, but it's not usually there. You start like investigating it. We will
Scabbers is like an iPad kid. He can flick through screens, but he doesn't know what things mean.
sure. Let's have this. What's the other science called?
There's
Life science.
physical and life. Yeah.
I'm gonna have you, or if anybody else is nearby you, so people that are out searching know, but anybody can make a life science check.
I'm literally gonna flag down people. Hey guys, weird graph showing up. Don't know what this means. Does the did Orlo was going around or no?
I'm wandering around. I've got a 1.
He
I'm
got
got
lost.
smoke in my eye.
Okay.
He got fucking lost, dude.
Is this the
Hey,
cargo
Gray,
hold?
do you know physical science or life science or any of their computers or something? What this
The
chart means?
lizard man, the lizard soldier.
The I light up and project
I
the
got
image of a
nothing for ya.
cow being disassembled slice by slice. It's
Can
like,
you read this? Can you read this graph? Something's weird with this thing. It showed up all of a sudden.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta hiss and take a look. I just need to roll life science, right?
Yep. You can use the computer.
22.
22. All right. You think you found something. First, let's go to Ham, because you got your 14 on the outside of the ship. You're looking
It's
around.
18 total. 18 total.
Yeah, sorry. I knew that, but I said the wrong thing.
Right.
Ham, you're like on the outside of the ship. Your android feet have like attached themselves to the outer hull with a magnet. And you're looking around for any unusual things. The gun that Orla was looking through, the scope doesn't seem unusually like affected.
No anomalies. on
The
this.
camera is fine. You receive a precognition, however. that Janet is going to encounter something unusual inside of the ship, and you have seen it.
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
I'll go straight into the comms like, Janet, turn around. There's something by you.
Janet, you turn
What?
around. There is nothing there but your shadow.
There ain't shit here, buddy boy.
It's on the ship, and I'll start trying to get back to the ship.
You look around for a bit, and as you're like turning back and like arguing with Cam, like there's nothing there. Something moves out of the corner of your eye. You look back, and there's nothing there still. But now there's less than nothing there. Your shadow's missing.
Huh. Well, ain't that a sticky widget?
That's only happened 5 times before.
Yeah.
Seen
Some-
this before.
You
Please,
see,
just
Yeah.
brightness setting.
you see a bit of movement at the end of the hallway, near the cargo hold.
I approach and I'm going to be swinging my giant staff wrench object in front of me to try to see if anything makes contact.
All right, I'm gonna have you make an attack roll.
Yeah, there we go.
So just
boy.
make an attack roll.
Oh,
Let's do it.
good. So an attack roll, and I think I'm just going to use... Now it comes up with full attack, no or yes. What does that mean?
A full attack is like a full attack action. It lets you do 2 attacks.
All
But
right,
you
so
stand
no.
still. You don't do any
With a
movement.
And
penalty.
you get a -4 to each attack.
That as well. Generally, you don't do that unless you're desperate, I guess, or think you can hit
Oh, you
something
have a
with weak
lot of
AC.
advantage. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Acid and or bludgeoning.
Oh, is that
Wow.
that's the damage, right? Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next dice.
You go and strike. You deal 6 damage. Orlo, you feel a pain on your head.
Oh.
You look around, and Janet has just whacked you upside the head as you were searching the cargo hold.
I thought we had a bond.
I thought you had reactions.
This is part of our inside joke.
It's part of the training. You gotta be on your toes.
Perfect.
I thought I saw something over here.
Okay.
Cam is flipping out on the outside, and I'm on the inside, and I don't see shit.
Cam is
Except your
going through
big
the
lizard ass.
decompression thing to re-enter the ship. The unusual thing that you have finally deciphered, Gray, the strange wave pattern, it appears to be, it's not like a physical science thing. That's why it didn't really appear on scans earlier. It in fact is it appears to be an engram pattern. It's a sentient thought pattern. There is some type of thought coming through your normal subspace sensor systems.
Wait a minute, I'm fucking psychic. Do I perceive this just like passively at all?
You have telepathy?
I have limited telepathy, so. Go to these.
Alright,
30 feet range.
30 feet. I can have you attempt a mysticism check.
Oh boy. I don't believe in magic.
The first thing we encounter is a magic threat, and we're all non-magic.
You close your big orange eyes and reach out into the area around you. You hear like distant, echoey noises. It sounds like, telepathically speaking, there's something beyond your range. You can't quite make it out, but there is something nearby. The ship's
yeah,
been
I'm gonna-
picking it up this whole time.
I'm gonna sigh. I can't roll my eyes because my eyes is just a giant ball. But I'm just gonna like roll my eyes, sigh my sigh, and then just walk on out. Not gonna say anything to the captain.
Okay. Captain, the Gray has researched something, closed their eyes, sighed, and walked out. Cam, you have
Gray?
re-entered the ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find my weaponry.
Right, you run towards the
and then
armory.
Yeah, where I keep my special gun, and go
Wait.
find Jan.
Do the sensible thing
That's-
that any robot would do.
Jan and
I'm
Orlo.
just gonna follow Gray and just be like, hey, what did the thing say? What did it say?
Grab your weaponry as I run by.
Already have it.
Can I tell that the Gray is nervous or anything? Like, would I know to maybe pull out my gun?
You notice that something's going on, and Cam has been very active on the comms.
Okay, so we did hear com. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my gun. Okay, everybody, look, stay frosty. We'll figure this out.
All right,
Hey,
you
don't
guys.
Don't jump to any
Hold it, man.
conclusions.
You guys finally reconvene. It's not a huge ship, so it doesn't take long to find each other. You explain everything that you guys have heard and seen.
So some thought is stuck in the ship. What does that even mean?
All right, hold on.
Well,
Be
at
gone,
30 feet,
fuck.
I was going beyond. Like, do I even eventually reach it if I kind of go in a general direction at all?
While the other folks are talking, you try to quiet everybody down with a hand gesture. You hear something speaking telepathically. It's kind of unusual. Does your telepathy transcend language? I think it does, but
Yeah,
I'm
it
not sure.
does.
Okay.
I believe so.
So you think you hear the thoughts of some sort of insectoid being, like you've read the thoughts of Shirins before. This appears to be one of those. They have a sort of formulaic mind ever since they broke free from their hive mind mentality, but they have kept the formulaic sort of process of their mental state.
Oh wait, no, he needs to share a language. So, no.
Well, you get that sensation, and then you hear a chattering in Shirin. That sucks.
Yep, and I'm just gonna project a thought to everyone else as like a stack of grasshoppers falling into a pile.
Can I learn
Fuck.
stuff about the Sheeran?
Oh, you do not hear this.
Oh, he just said he was projecting it to us.
No, I just projected an image of a bunch of grasshoppers falling into a pile.
If you'd like,
Oh,
you can
that's-
attempt to sense the Gray's motives.
It's even
All
more
right,
confusing.
I'll do a sense mode. Fine.
Interpret
Yeah,
Gray.
nobody did the downtime coordinate with him, so nobody knows what the fuck he's saying.
Not the best,
So I'm just gonna start
Nope.
shooting at stuff if nothing happens.
but
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
unable
fall into
to.
the star.
You're unable to figure out what the Gray is talking
Yeah.
about specifically.
And then that's when I go. That's when I said exactly. And then I'm just gonna book him back to the ship.
I'm-
The
The bridge.
pilot seat. It's like I can't understand it. I'm not dealing with this.
I'm going to cast a spell, and I'm going to activate my reflecting armor. Just go like activate some kind of robotic subroutine in my android body, and a shield kind of pops up over my body. I have seen it happen.
All right.
Keep saying that, and then nothing happens.
Maybe we just move the ship back on our course. I don't like the vibe with this anymore. I'm gonna get back to the captain's chair, and we can have the pilot start moving away.
I think it's too late at this point. I think whatever's here is here.
Got ghost thoughts in here.
Yeah,
My gun doesn't
we-
work
can
on
we s-
ghost thoughts.
yeah. I gotta search.
You guys all hear chittering of Shirin noise within your minds.
Sounds
y'all
like
hear that?
centipedes.
Yeah, I hear some skittering.
Aiming around the ship.
You start
Can
aiming.
I like do a perception or something?
No. I'm going to say that as you look past where like the Gray had just walked down the hallway, and then you start pointing your guns around like the galley, I guess. Maybe you've convened in there. I'm gonna say Orlo's shadow has started like stretching along the top of the ceiling, and it's been doing that for some time now, but you've only now just noticed it. It also has like grown some protruding sort of antennae at the top of it, and some bulging eyes near the top, but it's still a shadow on a surface.
Shoot it.
You shoot it.
Fireball.
Don't like that.
Is that what?
Nope,
Yeah.
don't
Did I?
like that.
Yeah. Okay, you shoot it. Make an attack roll.
Let's make an attack roll.
You can't shoot a thought.
Yeah, you can. Be gone, thought.
God damn it.
Here it comes. Any second
Battle with
now.
eyes.
Any second now.
You gotta pick the full attack. It's
I did it. I know I did that. Okay, there we go. Ooh,
Okay.
there we go.
Okay, a 19.
Damage.
It did 2 damage with a dart.
Ping.
Get fucked.
All right. The dart
The dazzler.
collides with the wall, but it doesn't do anything. The shadow just continues to rise. You hear chittering once more and a sort of aggressive presence in your mind, Cam.
I would like to use a different weapon. I'm going to use a laser pistol. Maybe
Alright.
energy will do something.
You fire at the shadow.
Okay, roll an attack.
Sure. That is a 16. It deals fire damage, singeing the wall. The shadow kind of moves across the wall. Orlo's shadow has disappeared. Also, the rest of your shadows have started agitating and scattering throughout the room.
Am I trapped in this?
Doesn't seem so. It hasn't followed you to the bridge.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out my lighter and hold it up close to the shadow.
All right. You take out your lighter, flip it on, and hold it towards the shadow. It seems to shy away from it, sort of spreading away towards the edge of the light and gathering in spaces that where the light is casting shadow. It is shrinking away from the light.
Guys, get out some flashlights or something. Maybe we can corral this.
Do you guys have flashlights?
I knew I should have. It's $1. I should have bought a flashlight.
I brought a lighter instead of a flashlight. Damn it.
I think the
If you-
personal comm device has a bunch of cameras. It's like an iPhone. This kind of has a bunch of features.
If you don't have them, you could either try to find one on the ship, or you could try to overload the natural lighting on the ship.
I'm gonna go to like the engineering, and I'm gonna try to see if I can overload the lighting on the ship.
Personal comm unit has a flashlight. It has a light level of 1. 15-foot cone.
Oh, so it's like a small bead of light, kind of.
Yeah, like a phone light.
Sure. I guess
Gonna
if you
whip
have
out
that,
and start trying to begone beast with it.
you said that's the comm link that has that.
Yeah, the personal comm link is a,
It's a
is a
cell
tier
phone,
0
yeah.
compare with a flashlight.
Okay, so if anybody has a personal comm link, they can also do the same. But
Yeah. I got that.
$7.
so how many people have that? I know Cam is still gonna go
Entry-level phone.
try and overload the
They're
lights.
only $7. I said I have gotten one. Thought they were more than that.
You gotta retroactively just get one.
No, this is not Genesis
There we go.
or Blades.
I'm in a flashback. I'm at the dollar store.
At the dollar store.
Yeah, I have
Flashback
a
to-
personal
$1.
The
phone.
freaking
I have a
gas
compact
station
deal.
Go phone.
Just go up to the cashier. You never know when you're gonna fight a shadow monster. That'll be $2.50, sir.
Everybody's favorite monsters, incorporeal, weirdly magical creatures.
I did buy one of those, so I also have one.
Okay, so that's 2 people at least.
Yeah, I got one as
I
well.
just have a lighter.
Okay, so the 2 people in the room, plus the lighter, are shining their cell phone lights and lighter at the shadows, kind of like keeping them away from you guys. The presence is starting to get very agitated now. It's aggressively chittering inside of your minds, just doing all sorts of shit.
If
Cam-
you want to talk to it. Sorry.
You finally make your way to engineering. There's a console nearby, at least. I'm gonna have you, make an engineering check, right?
Okay, I will hit the engineer button. I will use the computer. Okay,
Roll that engine.
there we
Right.
go.
16. That's pretty good. I'm gonna say that you have successfully overloaded the lights. Specifically, like in the galley, and the shadows are all gone. There's like barely any place for shadows to hide in that zone. The presence seems to be fading from you guys. Like, you can't hear it in your mind anymore.
Go
Cam,
check the scan.
Actually not Cam, Gray, the presence has followed you. Your shadow begins to rise upon you, kind of like in front of the windows of the ship, like overlaid on the windows and the vessel outside. Your shadow is growing and the presence is overwhelming now.
I'm just gonna like turn around, look at my the comm unit. Is like, I don't care, go away. Looking at the data pad. Actually, I'm gonna point out the data pad. I'm just gonna like tap the data pad. It's like press something. I'm just gonna slide the data pad at it.
All right. I'm gonna have you attempt a diplomacy check.
Oh boy, this is gonna be awful. All right, I'll do it.
2.
I'm very rude and off-putting.
You slide the datapad towards it, and the light seems to freak out the shadow. It dances around the room and and it like snarls at you almost. You think you hear like the mad chitterings of like something in common, but you could have been mistaken.
Oh, you speak Earthican now.
Are you speaking to the thing
Yeah. It's like,
telepathically?
No, verbally.
The presence seems to slow down. You speak Kamontang.
Yeah. They don't deserve it.
Deserve. I serve. You ship warmth. Crave. Closer.
Nah, fuck off. This is mine.
You shun. You no join. You discover as I have.
I'm going to just press a little like was it like a kind of like a walkie like a voice comm message to the projected message to the rest of the ship.
Uh-huh.
And it's like a, and I'm just gonna snap my finger at the entity to say more.
You. Why do you attack? Why do you shun knowledge?
Yeah. One of
I
these
guess
types.
I'd at least start making my way back to where the gray went, because I'd be like, what the heck's on the speaker?
Head out into the hallway past Cam, who's wondering what's happening.
Did we get it all? What is that?
Hold on, let's go meet up with Gray. He's talking to something.
At this point, I'm just like, I'm trying to ship around and just like be booing and like making a U-turn out of this system.
Okay,
Nope.
You head into the bridge as all of you head into the bridge as the Gray is turning the ship around. Here we go. Do our first freaking movement in this goddamn game. You turn the ship around.
Probably a good plan.
Alright, you see the entity is here as well. You guys have your flashlights armed and ready.
There it is.
I'm
can
gonna
speak.
I'm gonna do
what
the
it
motion
wants.
with the pointing the finger at the thing, and then doing the the yakking motion with the hand.
You can talk. You can talk.
Yeah,
What are you
yeah,
doing
I
on
can
our
talk
ship?
to it. Ask it what it wants.
Please, return. Return. You hear this telepathically in your minds.
This is the first time
Return.
y'all been here? This is the first time I've been here. I don't know what he means by return.
You must return. I seek knowledge. You are first knowledge seen many, many years. Must learn from you.
Great, we got a nerd shadow.
Did you come from that ship over there?
I am on ship, my research vessel. My crew abandoned me when the anomaly struck. I welcome it. Now, crew gone, I remain. Can't leave. It a dimension field. You must free me from this place. You must free me.
Okay, I'm gonna actually who's our actual gunner?
Me.
Hello.
Okay,
Board the
I
ship.
thought so, but I wasn't sure. But okay, I have projected image. Ready the guns.
You have science, your vessel. You must free me from this shadow realm. The science vessel on your scanners has started to move, in spite of it having no power.
Hold on. You controlling that ship?
Towards us?
It
Yeah.
has rotated its orientation towards you, and it is starting to approach.
Yep.
Why should
Maintaining
we
course.
help you?
Wasted maneuvers.
What is the Shadow Realm?
Can't be anything good.
The Shadow Realm is a place where duelists are sent to... No,
Like we're going to the Shadow Realm.
the entity just gets
Okay.
agitated. You must come. You must save me. I delved too far. You can pull me out from this pit. Gravity starts aching on your ship as you try to escape from the vessel and its intense gravity as it approaches you with its planets in tow. The planets have started to cascade a bit, bowing with the new gravitational rotation. I'm going to need a piloting check and perhaps an engineering check if you guys want to keep ahead of this.
Okay,
That's
let me do
terrifying.
a piloting check.
20.
Got orbs.
That's pretty good. Let's get an engineering check.
It's coming. It's coming. Yeah, give it a second. It's warming up.
For precog, he's kind of slow.
Crit.
20.
A natural 20. I'm going to say that you've managed to find a bypass in the engines. I'm going to say that since you're an android, you've pulled two wires out and connected them. It's moving through your circuitry as you plug it into a dock on yourself.
I found a shortcut. Myself.
And you start personally navigating the flow of energy. You've diverted everything from your shields and moved it into the engine block, and it starts overclocking your thrusters in a way that is safe for the ship. Even though it is bending from the gravitational pull, you are able to keep ahead of this science vessel that is approaching. The shadows are getting much angrier at this point. Please, you must come and save me. You must. I have seen no one 100 years. Come to me.
Can I do a sense motive on this thing?
You
I think it wants to come to
I think
you.
it wants you to come to it.
Well, I
Yeah,
guess.
I think it's pretty straightforward.
I guess.
Motive
Okay.
is-
Does it? Okay. I guess the difference is, does it know that we'd probably Does it
I
think
will-
we could actually help, or does it know that we'd get hurt?
I will have you make a sense motive check. That is fine.
Okay. All right,
23.
That's good.
Your ship is not a science ship. You are basically a glorified cargo ship. You may have a physical science lab on board. Maybe you could possibly help or at least analyze what the problem is. But something on this scale, you don't think you'd be able to execute it, especially with this thing chasing you. The creature itself, or the entity, seems to have gone mad. It doesn't seem cognizant. It seems like it's chaotic and unhinged.
I gotta project my thought to the Vesk once again. Image of a nuclear explosion.
All right, I want to try
Planet
something.
wide
You want me to
nuclear
fire the high
explosion.
explosive missile
I want
launcher?
to
is what you're
try
asking.
and basically bluff it to tell it to stop the ship so we can change our course, but then kind of just motion to the rest of the crew to keep on going out away from it.
Why? To the insane monstrosity in space.
Should I
Well-
shoot or what?
Probably work.
I'm
I mean,
basically gonna do a scenario
Scabbers
where
is
I'm just
currently the captain. He can tell you guys what he would like to do.
yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of like motion to everybody and be like, kind of like we keep on going, and I'm just like, okay, look, you see, you can't just pull that up to us. We don't have our science stuff ready. You gotta stop your ship so we can get our ship prepared. You understand? So you gotta back off for a second. We'll get our stuff together, and then we can see what we can work out.
Okay. I'm going to have you make a rather difficult diplomacy check.
This
Alright,
would be a
Picard.
bluff check.
Oh, I guess it's a bluff check since you're lying.
I'm lying.
Yeah.
That's very specific.
No,
and
yeah.
deliberate.
You are lying.
Bluff suasion.
That's how he's built.
There you go.
Damn, that might not be enough though if it's difficult.
I did say it was very difficult. I'm going to say that was not enough.
Is there anything we can pile on that?
I mean, it's like a interpersonal thing. It's not gonna necessarily
The
do much.
the entity just begs of you. It starts grating on the back of your mind, Scabbers, that it needs you to come and help it.
Shit, book it.
It maintains
Kill
its
it.
course. You guys are maintaining your distance away from it as well. You're slowly escaping its gravity, but you don't know how much your ship can take.
Well, no, your initial instincts, I believe, were correct.
Shine your lights on the thing.
You all turn your lights on? Is that what you're doing?
I say
On the
turn
ship
the
outside
comm
the
units.
window?
I'm saying turn the comm units towards the shadow thing.
Okay. Cam, do you want to try and overload the lights as well?
Sure.
Okay, you're already at a console since you're on the bridge.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of funneling electricity through my body, but I'll also do that too. Sure.
You pull out another wire and just like, this is the lights, right?
I have multiple USB ports.
Don't worry, I'll just hold us all together. Alright.
We do have weapons, you know.
Alright, a 13 is enough. The DC was only 10 to reroute the power on the ship to the lights. The lights flare on the bridge, and your guys' with flashlights managed to eke out any other shadows. It seems that the entity has left the bridge. The psychic signals and telepathy that you were hearing has gone down. However, you are still being chased.
Can we increase our thrust capacity or anything?
It is, as Cam
I
would
did it
say,
already.
he is giving you all he's got, Captain.
Perhaps shooting it!
I'm gonna run over to the rocket turret controls and spin it around and fire.
Yeah,
Right.
Yep.
The turret
High
is
explosive
the
missile launcher.
yeah, the turret is the one that's able to hit all firing arcs. So yeah,
To the guns.
you can do that. Does anybody want to try to help with the target lock? I forget how that works. Hold on.
Probably me.
I think it is
There's
you.
captain actions that I can do to help with a bonus, but I don't know how that works in out of combat.
I'm gonna
Probably
assume
works.
that this is combat at this point. All right.
Hold on.
So let me look.
Captain action.
Ship combat round. Engineering phase is first.
We're not gonna do like a full combat round. It's not shooting back at you. It is just chasing you down. However, the captain can demand to like help somebody. They can encourage somebody. They can taunt the enemy ship. They can. That's the only three things that they can do.
Do I have to use diplomacy to make it? Damn it.
Meanwhile, the science officer can target a system, which is a push action. I forget what push actions do.
Push yourself, kind of like that.
Yeah. But
Like resolve point.
yeah, does it cost a resolve point? Is that it? I think that might be it. For now, I'll just say that that's what it is until I can actually find it.
What's gunnery's? What's the skill for gunnery?
It's either your piloting or your base attack bonus.
I'm gonna do encourage, so I make a DC 10 piloting check.
Okay, go ahead.
So hold on. Hold on.
I'm just gonna roll piloting and we can add stuff to it.
Okay, so I made the check. So I'm basically okay. You know how to do this before. Just wait until you see the shadow cross that little spot. You get a +2.
Yeah, that's a success. So you can give the gunner a +2.
All right,
Right.
so that's 25.
25. That's pretty good.
Check.
That hits their target lock.
Get
Um,
some.
I was gonna see if we could increase that, but it is already a hit. So why don't you click on the high explosive missile launcher text in the ship?
Okay.
Right.
Guess we could just use the damage roll. I don't know what the attack roll is supposed to be.
It's whoever's in the gunner role. It should take their stuff. It's
No,
supposed
I already
to.
did piloting, so it looks like I got 11 damage on this. That's the right number.
That is the correct damage. I'm just looking at the. It gave you +4. Is that correct for you?
That doesn't seem right because it should.
No,
be
it is
piloting
correct.
score.
Because it's
What
not.
skill is it using?
It's not using your class skill, I believe. Like it doesn't apply the class skill
It looks
part.
like it did a naked dex check, is what it seems to have rolled. 'Cause my dex is 16. Well, that doesn't make any sense then. I don't know where the hell that number's coming from.
Is your base attack bonus +1?
Yeah, but I was
And
using
you're-
piloting, so it should be +7, right? 'Cause I have 1 rank in
using
piloting,
piloting?
3 dex, and the
So-
class skill is 3, so...
No, it's using your base attack bonus
Oh, well.
because it's higher. It uses your base attack bonus or your piloting if the ranks in it is higher. But you should have only 1 rank in piloting at level 1.
Yeah, so it's tied for rank and it's using base attack instead. Okay.
Yes, it will always default to that because that's the better one. Because you don't add your class skill to that,
Oh,
which would be
that's why it's not
+3.
Right, okay. That explains it.
Yep.
But
Okay.
the bonus is the same, actually. They're both 4, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. So
so he just rolled poorly.
yeah, he rolled poorly.
Well, yeah, the
So-
check was
Technically, that's a
high, but-
10.
That's technically a 10. Now we probably should see if we can increase the target lock using
You can add the computer, right? So it's
You can add the
11,
computer
right?
to it.
that computer, which is +1. Okay. Just trying to find the science officer action. Target system. Oh, that's what that is. And what is... I'm sorry. Ship combat is really stupid. And by stupid, I mean really cool and interesting. Right?
Nothing wrong with it. You just don't have the right modifiers activating because this thing doesn't make any sense.
Alright.
And none of us could test this out before this session, so.
Yeah, not really. We're all stumbling through it.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
right back.
Well, I'm not sure where the thing... I could have sworn there was a way to increase your target lock. So for now, I'm just going to ask the science officer to make a computers check, and we'll call it a DC 15. And if you succeed, I'll give Orlo +2 on this.
All
No.
right, so just from my
Just a science officer computers check.
gotcha.
And you may use the computer. One other person can use the computer this round.
Come on,
Okay, so that's
Back.
that's only a 12.
not great.
So that doesn't give them the +2. So that's only a total of +3. So,
Bad luck.
yeah, that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the ship starts approaching you. It's starting to catch up. I'm going to say that the ship is starting to take damage, and it is bypassing your shields. You guys are going to take a little roll.
The gravity's crushing us.
All right, I'm going to need a piloting check from the pilot.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, that's the worst one I rolled so far.
Cool. Okay, they did manage to get higher than you. I'm kind of rolling against you, even though it's not a targeting attack. So your ship is going to take a lot of damage. 22 damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Parts of the ship start flying off and towards the science vessel, getting crushed as it approaches it.
I'm gonna project the commercial. Where's the beef? But it's gonna glitch out and it's gonna say, "Where's the missile?"
That's tracking. I don't know if it's supposed to do something.
That's
How
if it.
old are these references?
So that's a good point. I need to look up, or I think I'm going to ask somebody else to look up how tracking works.
The tracking?
Yeah, tracking
Go
weapons.
ahead and see.
For missiles, yeah.
I think it does
There's-
specifically do
Science
something.
officer has a target lock option or a lock on as well, but that needs more computer ranks.
Yeah, that one you can't do.
But
But
I don't know what target system does. It's
Rolling
just
through
a
the ship
push.
rules. Okay, what do we
target
got?
system lets you target a specific
Weapons,
system.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, gotcha.
Right.
Weapons type, range, speed, damage.
That might be useful if
speed,
we could
point
find like
blank,
the
quantum,
center of this anomaly.
Tracking.
It could.
Tractor beam. I found tractor beam. We need the opposite of a tractor beam.
A repulsor beam.
Push away beam.
A push away beam, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm not seeing tracking in here. I'm just using the PDF, so maybe I gotta search. Huh.
Right. I'm looking under.
Nuclear mega missile launcher. Why don't we have one of these?
I can think of a few reasons why you don't have that.
So
Right.
the tracking just basically lets you be aware of the thing. So I think it's the wrong type. So what's the weapon that we actually have?
High explosive missile launcher.
Yeah, it's the fact that
there it
it's a
is.
missile launcher. I know that it
Limited
means.
fire 5, and it has range.
It should have a speed and gunnery check against the target's TL. What is the TL?
Target lock. That's a type of AC.
Okay, so basically, if it doesn't hit, I think every turn you get a chance to roll a gunnery to make it move closer.
Okay.
Okay.
The missile is out there somewhere, and we gotta update it.
Each tracking
is just
weapon has a
type of
speed.
weapon.
Yes,
So-
but we're wondering how that works. And I think that is
Oh.
how it works. I'm not sure where you found that, but we're going to go with that.
I found
So-
it from Reddit, and I'm trying to figure out its official location, which
On
is
page
on
320.
Starships 320.
So the
Yeah.
science officer will do a target lock, is what it is, and the gunner can help guide the missile as well.
Well, this is
Is
complicated.
that what's happening?
Gunnery check. D20 plus the gunner's attack bonus plus his rank and piloting skill. Or the rank and piloting skill.
Okay. I'm going to drag this other ship out here. This is going to be the missile. So, it has a speed of 12, I think, from what I saw. So, it missed. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's going to go out here.
Oh,
Yeah,
good.
It has perfect maneuverability,
so it can flip over.
so it can rotate 180 degrees if it wants to. And next round, it's going to try and shoot again. It's going to try and shoot
Essentially.
again.
So from what I can tell, it's not tracking. It's basically just like a type of weapon. It doesn't have any rules itself. Only rule that it actually has is limited fire 5.
Moves its speed toward the target every turn until It intercepts the target.
It's like a heat-seeking missile, but you literally re-roll for it every turn based on the distance
This
it
is like a
misses.
phase
Yeah.
system. So
We're
we
gonna have to
read
look
gunnery
this up at
phase,
some
yeah.
point. But for now, it's a new round. It has dealt a bunch of damage to your ship.
Okay.
Right. Can I, for engineering, can I divert power to the rear shields?
It is bypassing the shields.
It's bypassing the shields. Okay, understood. Gotcha.
Yes.
Great.
The gravity doesn't affect the shields.
I guess I have to work on patching.
Yeah, I think that's something you can do.
Okay. For piloting, though, could I help increase our AC? Could the pilot do a thing to increase the AC? Because I think that's a maneuver he can do.
You can fly. You can maneuver for AC. You can do a stunt.
Is the ship actually doing attacks to us, or is it just?
Yes, their ship is
damaging?
attacking us.
It's
Okay.
doing a roll against you guys, but I would allow
Okay.
piloting to help add to your AC.
So to patch, engineer must succeed on a certain number of engineering checks. Increase the DC by 5 to only do 1. DC is based on 1.5 ship's tier, plus 10, 15, 20 for critical condition. So how's our ship?
Your
What
ship is a
condition
tier.
our ship?
Your ship is a tier 1 ship.
Okay.
Condition.
Yeah, I mentioned condition.
Oh, critical condition. It shouldn't have any.
Okay,
Condition
no critical
yet.
condition. So there's no plus. The DC is, I guess, base 10. So it would be, so it's 11 check, I guess.
Oh.
DC is 1.5 ship's tier plus 10, 15, 20, depending on.
So I'm actually going to say that there's definitely a rule for this.
I'm just reading what was in the document you had.
I'm gonna say that I'm gonna roll a critical effect for you guys.
Fun.
Okay. Weapons. So your front weapons have been damaged.
Okay.
That's
So
fine.
are we not in the chase?
We're not technically in a chase, no.
Okay.
I'm not using the rules for it. I am just ad-libbing all this.
We've abandoned all sense. We're going in.
Alright, so I'm gonna say that your
So we
forward
don't have.
weapons are
Okay, that
broken.
just removes a critical, so I can work on fixing the front weapons. Is
Yes.
what that would be. Okay, cool. I might as well. I don't want things broken, so. Let's do engineering. Steal the computer. Drum roll. I don't know why it has to take long to roll for me. 17.
Okay. That sounds like it did it. Right?
Okay.
I believe the DC is 11 because it's only one critical condition.
Yes. That's correct. So you heal it. You did it, yay.
There we go.
Okay,
Yay.
so I think I'm gonna do the evasive action. Ship can move up to its speed and turn as normal, but it gets a +2 circumstantial bonus to AC and TL until the start of the next round. I must succeed on a pilot check. DC equals 10 plus 1 minus half of your starship's tier.
1.5.
1.5 of starship's tier.
Which is 1.
Could I do the
So
encourage
DC
to
11?
give him a bonus to that if I make my DC?
Yeah, so the captain can try and give you a +2 to this. So have the captain roll first.
Yeah, so I just do a piloting 10 check to see if I can help you.
Is
Same
it
skill?
piloting to encourage? I don't think it's piloting.
Granting a 2 There's a weird thing if you're using the same skill, it's a DC 10. You can encourage another member of the crew to give her a bonus to the action. This works like any other.
This works like
see,
8
that's-
another. Okay, I see.
Yeah, basically, if it's something I know how to do that they're doing, then it's just like I'm another set of hands, another set of eyes. So in this case, I'm just like, okay, I'll keep an eye out. I'll let you know when you want to turn the thrusters on, whatever.
Okay. The captain is giving you some piloting directions, and that gives you a +2 bonus, Gray.
All right. 2 to this. Gonna do a
18.
math. Okay.
You want to use a computer, or did you meet the DC?
18 is good enough.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right.
It's only DC 11.
So you guys have
Oh, that's not
+2 to your
AC.
ACs for now.
Yeah, and TL, whatever that is.
It's target lock. It's
Okay.
the AC against missiles.
Okay.
All right. Orlo, do you want to take another shot?
Let's update that missile. I'm trying to get another roll.
Roll good. Roll good. Roll
Fire
good.
at will. I don't know what that means. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, no.
I think that's like full attack.
It's a full action or something.
Oh.
Ah, the dice.
You
Why?
decided to not roll good for some reason.
I rolled
I
that
don't know.
116. I'm like, I thought that was the shoot check, but no, it's garbage.
All right.
Missile sucks.
You fire another missile at them.
I knew we shouldn't have bought the
I
Morgan
guess
missile.
we're just gonna die here, guys.
Apparently.
Yeah, it's weird that the module is so short in this aspect.
Yeah, interesting module, you know?
Somebody man the other gun.
All
That
right.
that might be a good idea.
But it's behind us. We can't shoot it with the other gun.
Fuck, that's true.
Move the ship
God
around. I
damn
don't
it.
know.
I fixed the
Can
gun
you
if
fly
you want
backwards?
to turn around, but
Don't want to turn around.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Is
You
it?
know what? I'm plotting a course. Roswell, New Mexico.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna say that this missile has like zoomed past, and it is now trying to shoot it again. Yippee.
Pretty nimble for a ship moving in a straight line with no engines.
Yeah, it sure is.
Gravity well that should be pulling everything into it.
the gravity well, yes. Yes.
How much health does this missile have?
Well, the ship, as it stands, has 15 hit points left. But you just haven't been able to hit it.
We
You
need
just
to
gotta,
hit this
you
thing.
just gotta hit it.
So,
Just gotta.
This game
Pull
have
it
it
in the
back.
gravity. How can we miss it? Just drop it.
That's also true. Doesn't it have a
I'm gonna put
bonus? Wait,
I'm
Chris.
gonna put on a
Would you
spacesuit and start
argue-
shooting it with my
Would
basic
you
gun.
argue if there's a gravity well attached to it, that it'd be easier to hit with a missile?
yeah. I lowered its AC for you. Its AC
damn.
is 10.
Well, if I use computer, it would make it a 10, right?
Hey, if you use a computer!
Has anybody else used a computer this round?
No, I
No.
haven't used it for mine.
I started a fresh
so,
round and
yeah.
we have 2, right?
Alright, then I'm gonna say that the missile has finally spun around and collided with it.
Oh, the controls were inverted. I figured it
Missile
out, guys.
knows where it is by knowing where it isn't. It's the freaking sun.
Alright, well, it looks like 7 damage. Got 2 1s on that 4 dice roll.
Okay, just 2 more hits.
Alright. Now let's have it attack you guys.
Oh, nearly minimum.
We got
roll.
extra AC.
You do have extra
Plus
AC.
2.
Okay,
Brace
what is
yourself, it's doing
what is
something.
your AC? So your AC is 14 plus 2, 16. Yeah, it didn't hit you. Your piloting has managed to avoid some of like the asteroids that are like colliding with you as it zooms towards the center of gravity. And you as well have managed to pull away using the excess thrust that Cam gave you a while ago. All right, new round. Do you want to just do the same sort of thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and help with the piloting this time on the gunnery. I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll give you a signal when Gray has an even footing, so you can fire when it's the easiest. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I can divert power. Do we want to do it to weapons or engines?
If you do weapons, you might be able to one-shot it.
Treat
Doesn't that add
ones on
damage?
damage dice as 2s is what weapons does.
Oh,
It's more
okay.
damage, theoretically.
Mhm. Yeah,
Nice.
that.
Divert power then.
Let me make sure I
I
can
will
give it a
divert
+2.
power to weapons. It's an engineering check of 11 again, because
Yep.
that's the DC for doing anything on this ship.
Yeah.
I guess.
Go for it.
Do you want me to use a computer? I'm gonna use a computer.
Okay. If you use the computer, then make sure you have at least one node available for the gunner.
Yeah, just
Yep.
it'll be me and the gunner that use the computer.
Okay.
I think these are the 2 most important things we need to do right now.
Yep.
How to not die. Destroy
Okay,
the
good.
All right, we made it. We made it. We're good.
Okay. So
And
that's
I'm just gonna do my pilot. I'm gonna do my encourage by giving him help with this. Barely got it, but got
that's
it.
a success. That's a
To get-
you
plus
get
2
+3,
and reroll
so-
ones.
Alright.
Or +2. Yeah.
Hey Jan, do you want to do the aid another action?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So let's Actually, don't
From
remember
the
how
time
to
you
do
hit me
that.
with a wrench.
Okay.
Still finding out about that.
Okay.
I can't shoot straight because you bashed me in the skull.
You must attempt
Get
your
a thicker
skill check
skull.
before the creature you want to help. It's a DC 10, and then it gives the target a +2 bonus. Okay, so
Alright.
make a piloting check.
You're gonna roll natural 20 on this one anyways, so I don't know why we're bothering.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh no!
You try to help with the science officer, like trying to reroute the missile using your knowledge, but it doesn't do much help.
There's some calculations to like affect the gravity with the missile.
The gravity's throwing everything off. That's right. All right, so that's +2 and then +1 from computer. Gray, what are you doing?
Just keep on doing the +2 AC is good, right?
Is there a thing that you can give +2 to the gunner?
I don't think
The
for
gunner,
piloting.
okay, let's see. I can't. Okay, turn. I mean, there's no.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm just
I
trying
don't,
to...
You could flip and burn is the only one that helps the gunner, and that involves going over their ship.
You can
Yeah.
turn the
Towards
ship
them.
to point
Yeah,
certain guns towards the enemy. That's about all you got.
To be
Actually,
fair,
well, we don't have a. Do we need to? I can do a barrel roll for flipping the gun.
I have a turret. I don't
Yeah,
need to
right?
aim
We don't have a
anywhere
broadside.
until we run out
No.
of missiles. We have
Yeah.
Well, that the only
3
thing
more
is
missiles.
somebody else gets on the other weapon and uses that to shoot.
Yeah, I think sticking by with evade or is good.
Yeah, I'm just doing evade.
Okay.
ACs. We're nearly toast.
piloting.
or AC tanking.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
good. We're still evading. As soon as as soon as you find an opening, Scabbers, you direct Orlo to shoot.
Firing. And forgetting. There we go.
All right, that
Okay.
hits.
Obliterated.
And with a DC of 20, well, that fucking...
Oh, look at that damage, dude. Hell yeah.
That
Fly it straight
bonus.
for 3 seconds.
Did that add the bonus to it or no?
No,
no,
it's
he didn't
14,
do it, but
it still
the...
hits anyway because the AC's low.
Yeah. It didn't add the bonus, but that total would be 17.
48 is a good number of dice to roll. I
It
like
is.
that.
And
Yeah,
even
nice.
though there were no ones to reroll, that's still a very good bonus. The missile goes towards the science vessel and explodes just before the missile itself gets destroyed and crushed by the gravity. The ship explodes. Gray, you no longer hear any sort of telepathic chatter that's been in the back of your mind. You scan for engrams in the subspace signals, and none appear. It seems whatever it was, it's quieted down completely now.
Is the gravity still there?
You do some quick calculations, and it looks like the planets are now adrift. They are no longer being affected by gravity. The gravity is gone.
Boy, I hope nobody lives on those planets.
They seem to be
Well,
abandoned.
without a sun, I highly doubt it. Should we scan the wreckage? Perhaps there's some information to be gleaned.
The gravity's done, right? I think that's fair. Scan the will. Who's best at scanning? Peters?
And Jan.
Yeah, let's get Jan.
Not
Scan
me
Jan,
yet.
hit the button.
Got it.
Scanna Jan.
I think of her as the old lady from Atlantis.
For
Oh
sure.
god.
27? That's the exact DC that you needed. Find everything.
Wait, what?
Find everything.
Yes, a nat 20
Sorry,
is
that's-
what you needed.
That's the maximum DC for scanning. You've uncovered everything possible about the ship and its remains.
cool.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Really?
The DC
Wow,
was
cool.
7 for the lowest amount of information, then 12, then 17, then 22, then 27.
Wow. Hell yeah.
All right, Jan.
That's sick. All right, Jan.
There is not a lot salvageable on the ship. It had like laser cannons and gyro lasers, but those were offline due to the power grid being off. It looks like it had some sort of like it had a ton of science equipment on it. You can sense some like high grade metals floating through the air, as well as like rare metals that would not normally be on a ship were there. There's also like the remnants of an environmental isolation chamber. It's just completely sealed off. It's meant for protecting people from whatever's inside it, or protecting whatever's inside it from the environment outside. But you don't detect any life signs or anything from it. You do detect
Spacewalk?
as well that there was a rather sturdy cargo hold that managed to survive the destruction of the ship.
Whew.
Inside, there's a ton of nitrogen canisters, enough to fill like a cargo bay, but your ship's already full of like supplies. You could probably fit like 5 or so containers in. They'd probably be worth about 100 credits each.
So 500 credits worth of nitrogen.
Yeah, 5 times 100 credits nitrogen canister.
Is there an inventory on the ship or no?
Uh,
Spot to
holds.
write things.
Good question.
There's cargo.
There are
Where's
cargo
Where's
holds.
cargo?
Yeah,
That
so we have cargo as part of it. Cargo/passengers is
in the crew staff area.
in the crew staff.
But it does not really have a spot for things.
There's no written
Just put it on-
field
no,
for
it says
putting
on the
Enter
cargo.
any cargo/passengers being carried. So yeah.
Okay,
I just entered 5 nitrogen canisters worth
Yeah,
there we
500
go.
credits.
there we go.
Excellent. I'm assuming we're doing like an operation to like go out and get these onto the ship at some point, right?
Yeah. Now that the gravity's gone, we should be able to go there safely.
Yep. I'm going to say that
You-
there are no difficulties. You're in the middle of deep space. Nobody else was around. You're able to completely undisturbed do a spacewalk with Cam and like grab these canisters and bring them back to the ship.
Excellent. During this situation, you also mentioned there were like unusual metals floating around. I'm gonna see if I can get any of those as well. Just collect some samples.
Sure.
crap.
Do a physical science check.
Ooh, I have that.
You also get
I
+2 because you have a physical science lab on your ship.
Excellent. All right, I'm hitting the button, and we'll see how it comes out. Confirm roll. Okay, so 17.
17. That's not bad. I'm gonna say that you've collected some of the unusual metals. They're not like anything that you wouldn't already know about. They're just things that are normally rare for people to be traveling around with. You collect
Right.
small samples that you can, get into your ship without overcrowding it, since it's already filled with supplies. I'm gonna say that you have found like some effectively valuable crafting materials. So if you guys ever need to or want to craft an item that is a little higher level than normal, you might be able to.
Hell yeah.
Or
Okay.
you could possibly just sell the metals, but you need to find like somebody that wants to buy weird rare metals in
Like
sample
appraisement
size.
and stuff.
I'm just gonna add variable crafting materials.
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
our cargo. Excellent. Yeah, I was wondering if I could deduce, be like, okay, what are these special materials? Do they relate to? Would I be able to speculate if their combination led to whatever's happening here, or is that gonna remain a mystery? What was actually happening?
Unfortunately, it will have to remain a mystery. Most of whatever research was here was destroyed with the ship.
Oh, we weren't destroyed, so I guess that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Gray, get the course back on track. I'd like to go take a nap now.
sure.
So it's a space mystery,
I
huh?
like to take a nap.
I shall watch over you during your resting modes.
And then I just got
Please don't. It makes me uncomfortable.
I'm
You can if you want, but I sleep with the dude.
The gray is weird
Sleep with
enough.
the dude.
I can't tell if encourage for. I know it was easy to get over a 10 with encourage, but I'm trying to figure out if I'd have to roll a gunnery check or a piloting check. So I'll double check that later.
Yeah, well, gunnery is piloting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
gunnery can't be piloting for
But
sure.
gunnery,
can't
but
actually
remember,
click
gunnery
on
doesn't
gunner
get
to
the
do
rank
things.
bonuses to it. Is the thing. That's the basically my regular piloting would be higher
Oh,
than a
that's how you
gunnery
get that
check.
error.
That's what I mean.
Oh, that's a good question. But I
That's
think
what I
it's
mean by the difference is like the bonus to the class of whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
The ship
So you
has
don't.
naturally plus
Uh-huh.
2, right? What is that from?
What are you asking?
On the bottom right,
Where's
the ship
that?
has a piloting plus 2 on the above power and computers.
Piloting +2, computers +0, physical science +2 for some reason.
That's because you have a physical science lab.
Nice.
The piloting +2 is innate to the build of your ship. It should
A
apply
good
to
ship
any.
for traveling type of deal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anybody that's like using the piloting skill when they use the ship buttons, it should apply that bonus.
It's a good ship.
Good ship.
It's a
Good ship for
decent cargo
me.
ship, yeah.
I
Ship.
love
A better
physical
ship.
science. That's like my thing.
Yeah, it was just one of those clarification points where I'm like, it feels like it'd be super easy to encourage, but I guess that's because it's easier to do than a diploma than the demand, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna make notes for myself now that we've done some ship
Done
stuff.
some ship stuff.
Yeah. So
Never do it again.
never do it again. But I'd like to clarify tracking stuff. Let's clarify aiding.
Encourage. Yeah,
I
aiding
think we
is
may have
pretty
done
much the same
tracking
thing.
wrong, but
Aiding,
we fixed it after the first round.
Gunnery.
Yeah.
Because now that we've like done a dry run, we can kind of know what to do,
Yeah.
what to look up, and what to focus on.
I mean, not for nothing, my piloting is high specifically because of the type of build I am, but I'm just like, that
Yeah, you are an
seems
ace
easy.
pilot. So I
should
hope
hope
it's
so.
good.
Or I'm
All
an
right.
Pilots.
operative.
So you guys move on. You guys have time for more downtime, obviously. So do you guys just want to lounge? Do you want to like coordinate with each other or
Just
anything?
repair the ship a downtime activity.
I'm lounging.
You
Want
would-
that
Mind
extra stuff.
coordinating.
Repairing the ship is a downtime activity, but you would need like a station to
I'm
do it
not an
at.
engineer, so
Oh, I guess I should fix the ship.
It-
I'll do fix the ship,
but
but I believe coordinating would be good for us.
You need a shipyard to repair the ship.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
probably like an upgrade that lets you do it while traveling, but we don't
I
have it
gotta
probably.
maintain readiness.
Okay, +2 to initiative.
Yeah.
All right,
Didn't end up
'Cause
rolling
someone
initiative,
wasn't
but
paying attention.
right.
how am I
Um,
supposed to notice an invisible ghost?
All right. Coordinate. Who wants to coordinate with me?
That undo my coordinate with.
That coordinate has passed. And also, multiple characters can coordinate with each other. Like, it only requires at
It's
least
at least
two
two
characters.
Just can't do it yourself. Like, hey, yourself, do this.
Yeah,
Laughs
do
to
we
self
wanna
at
do, like-
inside
me,
joke.
do thing.
After that, do we want to do like one big group activity for like most of the ship at least?
Scabbers is like in the corner taking a nap. He's got an extra hit point. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Scabbers lounges. I'll be in my ready room.
Be in your hamster ball.
Going to
I'll be in
improve
my
armor,
ready
which is
room,
how I
and
cope with
Scabbers
things I
goes
can't
to the
shoot.
hamster ball. So
It's a bunch of hamster pipes.
All right, who's left? Janet.
Yeah, I guess I'll be the defaulto drill lady.
Gray too. You want to join in on our?
No, I'm maintaining it.
Oh, you're
doing
maintaining.
readiness,
Yeah,
remember?
you're doing initiative. All right, Janet, you gotta you're gonna coordinate with everybody at some point.
and what's Orlo doing?
I'm gonna relax and have a smoke.
You're lounging, so you gain an 8 temp
Stressful.
HP. And +1 morale to first saving throw.
Yay.
The next tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Well, the next day
Temp
after we
HP.
get out of downtime.
Okay, understood.
Okay. And then Jan and Cam coordinate with each other as Cam gets
Jan
to...
Cam.
Jan Cam. You guys form the Jan Cam. Cam is like realizing that this group needs to be ready for anything, and is trying to like drill you through stuff. And Jan is proving temperamental as she tries to swat at this young whippersnapper, and you're just confused.
Jan, what is your specialty in combat?
What isn't my specialty in combat?
Okay, what do you do?
I make the opponent not be there anymore,
Oh, good.
or at least not on their feet
I do that too.
or
With
conscious.
gun.
He means, do you shoot them or hit them?
What's a gun? No, I hit him.
All right,
I
there you
hit him
go.
with the energy.
Great. So you will be towards the enemy, and I will be as far away as possible.
Oh,
And
I'm
I
gonna
will
be
shoot
right
them.
up that enemy's
You're like the
rear
granny
end.
go to the front lines. What a brave man you are.
The effective range of this weapon is quite high. So, if anything should slip by my sight, you shall be there.
Yeah, sure, and I'll hit anything that tries to shoot you. With my wrench. Or my fist. Whatever I feel like, really. I got 4 of them.
you have 4. That's true.
Yeah, like 2 are usually like... I basically have this large wrench bludgeoning weapon that I just basically use as like a walking cane.
You don't
So
do the
I could
Master
like...
Roshi behind your back hands.
Alright, well yeah, I have 2 that are supporting me, and then I have the other 2 are doing, whatever. So the other 2 can be like with the Master Roshi behind my back, while the other 2 are on top of the thing holding myself.
Yeah. I wonder if there's like some sort of simulation we could try to pull off, or anything like that. I don't know if we have anything like that on the ship, though.
This is basically a pickup truck.
Yeah, I don't think we have a holodeck.
The ship ain't fancy.
Yeah.
We're level 1,
Basically,
guys. We are not rich yet to build nice things.
The ship is a tractor.
Indeed.
Is
It,
it sexy?
it at least
will
has a
eventually-
lab.
We'll eventually buy the Hummer of spaceships, but right now we were basically just in one of those unmarked white vans.
Yeah,
It's a U-Haul brand ship.
Pretty much.
Gray,
U
we
stands
are
for universe.
Gray. We are coming up on Nakondis.
We're gonna roll new.
I'm gonna
Melody.
punch the alarm. Ring.
I have to my feet and remember, Gray, what happened? Another black hole?
I'm just gonna point my finger at the screen.
Oh,
and
no.
it's- And then it's like and put the destination point on there.
I'm going to turn off the alarm and be like, Gray, we have a regular wake up alarm. And I just push a button and there's a little chime sound that's like, doo 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 doo. Why didn't you use that button?
It's like being slow.
Like that trained monkey
Loudness
running our ship.
needed.
Alright, everybody get the cargo ready, I guess. We'll be landing soon, right?
Yep. All right. You guys sense something on your sensors.
Always with the sensors.
Always with the sensors.
And Jan, what have you sensed?
One of these days,
Lead
you
with
guys
the
are
sensors.
like, I'm tired of these sensor logs. Turns off the sensor, flies blind.
We're just gonna
Yeah,
wing it,
hold on,
I
let
think.
me- Let me look.
All right. Do. Let me just take a little look-see. All right, so I'm going to. What is your scanning? Oh, I'm gonna need you to make a computers check.
Okay.
All right, 19. That's pretty good. Pretty good, my friend. All right. With a 19, you uncover a lot of stuff. There are 2 ships nearby. That have appeared. Okay, there we go. There are no life forms on board. Their ship classification is that they are tiny-sized racer ships. It's just the classification of the ship. That doesn't mean they're race cars. You're not sure who made them. It's a non-packed world make. They have very high speed 12, which is the same speed as your missile, and perfect maneuverability.
You
Their
cannot let them run those.
defenses are AC 15, TL 15. Their HP is 20. Shield points are 0. They don't have any shields. And their PCU power is 50, so very low-powered ship. And you also find out, since you got a 19, they are equipped with light laser cannons that deal 2d4 damage and have a range of 5 hexes.
Could I do culture to see if I can learn anything about them?
You can attempt a culture check. I'm also going to allow an engineering check from our engineer.
All right, here comes culture.
Here comes engineering.
The fuck is that over there? Hey guys, what are those ships?
I don't know, man.
Would a knowledge of military stuff be useful there?
Not particularly. I'm gonna
Unless we
still
want
say
more on the weapons, which I already identified. So
yeah. You've
Okay,
identified.
I do have one weird thing that might have made the DC a little lower.
It wouldn't be low enough.
Okay, even if it was -5.
No.
well, it's a 1.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
However,
Right.
what's it? You
Never
said-
mind.
Okay.
I got a 1, so even he had a point. Even if it was low enough, it wouldn't matter.
Okay. Good point. All right. Your engineering check, Cam. You have analyzed the design from Jan's scans. These appear to be drones. They are unmanned drones. They are orbiting the planet of Nakondis. Thanks to your high scanning check, they have not noticed you yet. You have a round to prepare.
So these are drones unmanned. They have no shields, you said, as well?
Yes, they have no shields.
Unshielded drones.
I'm going to basically say this is a...
They're just patrolling the planet?
They're just orbiting the planet.
Can we tell if they're aggressive or anything?
Yeah.
They have guns on them, and
They
no
have guns
pilot.
on them.
I mean, I don't want
Did
to
our
just open
client say
fire
anything
on
about
something.
defenses?
Could I recall knowledge on that? Is this like weird for the planet?
Okay. We can do a different culture roll on that.
Just to see if this is a normal thing.
Yeah, I'm almost inclined to even call it a sense motive.
Which one would-
Planetary motive check.
I technically have more culture, but I'll do sense motive if you want me to.
We'll allow another culture check.
That's a little bit better.
Okay.
And that means I do get to, if it is related to an organization thing, it's -5 to the DC. If it's a, what is it, because of spy? Well, actually, that might not work. Does this organization work across multiple systems?
They do.
Okay, then it'd be -5 to the DC because of spy.
You be
archetype
aware.
thingamajig. Yeah.
They appear to be outside of your spy range. You have a wide reach, but you haven't even heard of anything with this sort of make. But from your knowledge of this culture on this colony, they didn't have drones before, especially not like armed drones. And judging by the fact that these are not Pact World tech, some other foreign entity is here.
Is there a way to, like, contact the colony
Hack 'em?
or anything like that? So we can
Um,
figure out, like, what's going on with these guys?
Put like a hailing frequency out.
Okay, hold on. I'm just going to also let you know. You share that information with the rest of your party.
Yes, I'd immediately be like,
Scabbers.
I don't. This seems a little different. They wouldn't have drones out normally, so I'm worried.
Wanna go
With
man the guns.
with that information, Cam, after you did your engineering check and found out that these things are drones, they're too large to have come from the planet. The planet doesn't have the resources to launch a drone like this. It would probably need to have come from a large ship, but there are no large ships on the scanners. So whoever left these drones here came and went, or landed on the planet. You attempt
punched-
to scan the planet, Jan, but there is some sort of signal jammer covering the colony, where you thought the colony was. And worst of all, it's spreading out into a large area, and most of this planet is covered in misty jungle. It's impossible to just get any visuals down there either.
Oh no, it's Pandora!
So we scanned them. How do they stand up against our ship?
They're much tinier. They have 20 hit points each.
Okay.
You have 33 left. They don't
we
have
haven't
any
rolled yet.
shields.
They are
We could technically
very fast.
Yeah, we can't
We need
outrun them
somebody
if we
to get
engage.
on the turret, and engaging would be a lot easier if we had somebody on the turret.
Would you want me to
You
move from
command the laser
piloting?
cannon, which has better range, I think.
I think I can
that's the
also
same.
use my piloting to use one of the weapons. So
Okay, so I'd say get 2 people on the guns. Could we make an engagement to just take out one immediately? Because in terms of surprise, we'd be able to take it. If we got into a fight, though, we'd have to finish them off because they can outrun us.
yeah, they're unmanned, and we don't know what's going on in the colony, so it's probably
I
a
smell
safe bet.
I smell
Pirates.
subterfuge, something.
There's
Hopefully our
something going on.
contact is fine.
some dishonorable
They
nonsense.
obviously should not be blocked, so that's something that we should act on for sure.
So we would like to sneak up and fire.
I
Right.
mean, sneaking in space is kind of rough.
It is. In
Yep.
fact, they're probably going to lock onto you, but you guys will get a round to act before they do.
All right,
Right.
full speed.
All right. So
I do have one thing. This I can affect any perception check, and my precog rolls were absolute dog shit. So if I could use, I have a 2 and a 3. If I could affect their perception checks, and I don't know if that will be a considered factor, but if I can give them like a 2 and a 3 on their roll, that might help us with our.
Oh, give
Initial
them
roll
bad
out?
luck? That's cool.
Yeah.
okay.
Mostly I can only affect myself, but for this one, because of what I took, I can affect like any perception roll.
So I'm going to say that you can do that to like, even though this isn't normally a thing you can do, I don't think. I mean, not think. It's definitely not a thing you can normally do. I'm gonna say that you're gonna just substitute their initiative for those rolls. So they will just, you don't even have to roll initiative. You will just have the higher initiative
Okay,
if
that's
you do
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Cool.
That's fair. Yeah, I'll get rid of those 2, and we'll go first automatically.
Okay.
Fine by me.
Although Starship combat is weird in that gunnery phase happens at the
First
same
serve.
time, so you want to go second. It's odd.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay,
Well,
so
no,
the
they
weird way-
they will choose to go first, basically.
Yeah. Because what you do is you roll, how it normally works is you roll piloting checks to see who goes first. They do the maneuvers and stuff. Then the next person does maneuvers in response to theirs. And then you do the gunnery phases at the same time.
Okay, so let's try and do a round of this. All right.
So it's basically you
Okay.
get to react to their movement.
So first we start an engineering phase. Engineer or science officer, would you guys like to act?
Make the weapons powerful.
Well, that's the thing. I need to man one of the weapons as well, unless somebody else wants to take one of the weapons.
Oh, then just man a weapon, I'd say.
I'll manage.
I could do the-
whatever one that Orlode doesn't take. I'll take the other one.
And I'll do whatever the science assist check is.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, you can also rebalance the shields, by the way. It's a thing you can do. Or you can choose to target one of their systems, which means that you get to choose what system goes offline if you get a crit, I guess, is what that is. And you can see those on your own ship if you scroll down to, like, those quadrants and stuff. System status.
Yep.
But you could also just take the 8 another action. Probably for
Just help
Cam,
the gunnery.
since since you coordinated with them.
Yeah, probably do that.
All right. So
Yeah,
Jan
we're
then
practicing
that's
shooting.
that's going to be a piloting check then, DC 10.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Spit it out.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll
So
do the same thing. I'll give the boost to the other gunnery.
all right, sounds good. Piloting.
Yep.
Awesome.
Oh, it's even higher, and he rolled way less.
I have insane
skill monkey.
piloting. Yeah, because of skill monkeying.
Nice.
Okay, so now it's going to be opposed piloting checks, but I'm going to say that instead of piloting, what were the perception checks that you were going to give them?
I was gonna give them a 2 and a 3 for each of them.
Wow, they rolled a 2 and a 3. Make a piloting
Weird.
check, pilot.
So you get an easy DC, hopefully.
Get it, Gray.
I thought someone else needed to roll.
No, that's
You're the
this is your
pilot.
piloting. Yeah.
Okay.
Flying.
Yeah, this is the helm part.
Because
Way
everyone
out
was
of
making
range for
Okay.
pilot
right now,
checks.
so-
I was
You
like,
beat them by 20.
Yeah, piloting does a lot in this, I guess.
Piloting does a lot. So
It
basically,
sure
you
does.
get to go second, so you react to what they move.
mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, so we will sort reverse-wise. All right, they are going to go first. I'm going to say that they were unaware of you guys until just now. So they are going to just move 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, be quick.
This one's just going to move down here. And this one's
They're as
going
fast as
to...
us. No, they're twice as fast as us.
Yeah, they're twice as fast as you guys.
Yeah.
This is our missile range, so
Yeah, we gotta get closer no matter what we do if we want to shoot them down.
in one turn at least. It takes 2 turns to get any further.
Range short? What's short range?
I think there's a certain amount of hexes it has to be close to.
I believe it's
Yeah.
5.
5.
Or
okay.
within 6.
So if our front can be within 5 of somebody, then our forward.
Okay.
lasers can attack.
These guys can't reach you yet with their attack, so they end their turns.
Okay. Is it my turn to move?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
And depending on what you do, you roll or
They
not.
bank right.
the
go there.
Corona
So,
can
1, 2,
has
4.
turn 1, so it can turn after moving 1 hex.
Oh, I can turn up moving 1 hex. Okay.
Yeah, you can't turn like in the same hex, and you can only turn by 1 face each time you
Oh,
turn.
This ship is way
Yeah.
more maneuverable than I thought.
Yeah, so you can do something like that.
Yeah, that's totally feasible.
Sorry, I was looking at the map. I was looking.
Go 1, then 2, then
Well, you want to have your front facing them though.
Yeah.
so move 1
Oh,
hex.
I want to take a wide arc so I don't stand in front of them. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do 1. Eight. I gotta move 8 total. I'm gonna turn twice.
Oh, can you not move it?
No, I moved it. I
Okay.
just wanted to. I don't know how to turn it though.
You gotta.
It's
Alright,
a
cool.
little ball that is on the bounding
Okay, you
box.
just gotta drag the ball. Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
And,
it's an arc of fire, so it should be ready to shoot from there.
Because they're hexes, you might need to hold down Alt while you rotate it.
Okay. And because this I moved at 8 speed, I don't get any modifier for any kind of pilot checks.
Did you
Yeah,
want to do
okay.
any special moves for that?
Yeah, I don't need any special moves because that's perfectly in line for a place to shoot.
Okay.
Right.
you
So
guys don't
Orlo,
move.
do you want the missile launcher or the laser cannon?
I'll try the laser cannon.
Alright,
Sure.
so now we're in the gunnery phase.
Yep.
So, gunners, You each have +2, and each of you can use the computer because nobody has used it this turn.
Excellent.
Yep.
There's a checkbox for use computer. A spicy 11.
11. Their AC is 10, so that misses.
You mean it?
Sorry, their AC is 15. If their AC
10,
was
you-
10. No,
10 they
you,
miss. Okay.
you
Going
scanned.
back on now?
You scanned their ships and it was 15 for their AC.
Just roll better
Alright,
next
throw the
time.
missile. We get to do both weapons if someone's manning the gun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, Chase, fire the missiles.
But I don't know how to fire them.
Just click the word high
I
explosive.
just did a
missile
piloting
launcher.
check. This is, I think, grand total -1 because I'm removing my class skill. So,
Well,
That's correct,
it
actually.
would be
Class skill is
grand
worth three.
total -3 because that's your class skill bonus.
Oh,
Just
that's
go
but
to the
it's
ship
+2.
window, click
No,
on-
no, grand total because it's got to be also +2 on top of it, right?
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
Oh, I
he's
forgot
right.
the plus
Because
two.
True.
the
It's
bonus
a
to the guy.
13.
But
So it would be 21.
okay, so you're doing that from your character sheet, not the ship's sheet.
That's
'Cause
from
that-
that's from my character sheet because I can't click on. I don't know how to. Oh, maybe I can't click on it.
You go to ship and you see high explosive missile launcher, just click that and the menu will pop up on the main screen.
Yeah.
Do you know how to
okay.
get to that journal?
A
'Cause-
bunch of red things popped up when I tried to do that.
Oh, it did?
Oh,
Because
failed.
Orlo is the
I
gunner.
guess I'm the
Orlo
designated
is the
gunner,
gunner.
for all
So
combat.
I guess
Okay.
I mean we can just modify because it's gonna. I have a +0 to my base attack, so it's gonna use piloting. So we'll just base it off of that.
Okay,
don't-
so you
I don't know
rolled a
the- what's the
20 without
damage
your
for
class
the-
skill, so
What's the damage for?
A 2d4.
I mean,
2d4.
Orlo could just click the
2d4.
turret, could roll it, and we just take the damage.
yeah, one sec. Oh, it's
Yeah, why don't you do
48
it?
for that one.
40. Yeah, it's more than that. It's 48 for the.
Yeah, I was thinking the other thing. Let me just roll it.
Yeah, you click on it. We'll
Ignore
use your
the
damage.
rolls. There we go. We'll use
There
that
we go.
24. Jeez.
Yeah, that's a lot better than 1.
Alright,
Okay.
so that is a
24
hit.
good.
You get a 24. They don't have any shields. This drone explodes.
Good shot! Good shot!
So that was 20. That was 32 damage total.
Oh, 24.
It's 24.
24.
Well, no, because he shot the laser cannon. Was 8 damage.
No, he...
The laser cannon missed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it did miss. Okay.
Yeah, you got a 13. You got a 13 and you needed a 15.
One down. Spin us around. Right.
Yep, next phase, so we roll piloting checks against each other to see who has to move first.
Okay.
Sorry, there was a big long ass redeem that Kyla just f***ing did. I need to turn those
Okay.
off during these.
Alright,
Yeah,
25.
Talking
yeah.
robot.
Okay,
That's pretty good. I think we get to go.
Pretty good.
yes.
We're okay.
So, I'm gonna remove the lowest drone from the thing. But yes, that was for the missile launcher. He was just rolling for the damage for your check, Chase.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna have the drone roll. They're gonna do piloting. Yeah, why not use the computer? Oh, there's like an option for helm phase initiative. I didn't know that. Let's see what yes does.
Whatever that means.
We'll see what yes
It's
does.
the number
Wow.
big, apparently.
It
Wow,
added it.
Plus
What?
10?
They
Plus
do.
10?
Yeah.
I mean, they're maneuverable drones. I kind of get it. I hate it though.
Holy moly.
They're
We gotta
on-
have robots do our ship.
Their onboard computer does have a base of plus
You
10.
are a robot.
All right. So you somehow.
We have to move first, and then they react to us. So we won't be able to get the front cannons possibly.
Yeah. So
no,
you
I
guys
can.
go. You guys go first.
Okay, I'm gonna do the stun, turn in place. It takes -4 penalty to his AC and target life to start the next round, but okay, no, that's only for if the ship is clumsy. So we don't take any AC bonuses. Average does not take any penalties. So
Yeah.
just
I mean,
does not
he's
require
in range
skill
for the
check.
missiles right now, at least. So we just need to get the laser oriented.
Well, the problem is if he maneuvered, we moved first, so he might just maneuver out of the way we were going.
Hey, this is my maneuver, so
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
Okay, cool.
That's the entire maneuver. Did you move at all?
No, it's called turn in place, so it's a stunt instead of moving.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Cool
We do
beans.
like a loop that makes us end up in the exact same spot.
Okay. For some reason, one of my screens isn't updating. I'm gonna see what happens if I do that.
You're just assuming
it's
he's going
fine.
to come close to us, which is fair. He probably will.
Let's at least look at him, yeah.
They're
Okay.
short range weapons, so he has to
So
get close.
now they can move. They have perfect maneuverability, so they're gonna go
Whoop, whoop,
one.
whoop, 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 whoop.
I'm just picturing the ocular
Two.
droids from Mass Effect that just an eyeball with an engine.
Played a lot of X-Wing, so this is like it feels like I'm at home.
You just literally did the annoying thing where you break and just turn around.
Oh shit! It's going to the side.
Yeah, as I said,
Yeah, and then it's gonna turn and look at us.
well, that's why you want to go second.
Yeah, that's out of range of our front, for sure.
Alright.
Alright.
So now we can go to gunnery phase.
Guess
which-
it's all on me now.
Yeah, you guys go first.
Wait, but I can do my demand. I'm gonna make a demand, so I'm gonna roll a harder check to see if I can get you to give a +4.
Okay, demand me.
Demand me,
Intimid-
Captain.
That needs to. Our ship level is 1, right?
It's one.
Yeah, I believe. Just double checking the DC. I think it's a 16. I have to meet. Yeah, it's it's 15 plus 1 minus half the times the ship's. So is that a 15? What is that?
1.5 times the ship tier, so 1, so it's 16.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Hold on. Intimidate.
You just got it.
Wow.
Perfect.
You
So-
see, I'm
Seat of
like,
your
I'm starting
pants.
to pant a little bit. I'm like, hey, Orlo,
Okay,
you better
so-
hit this damn thing and get it done with now.
Do you want to
I'm
do
not
Orlo?
on that turret.
Yeah. Orlo can't
Oh, wait.
target it.
Oh yeah, no, then never mind. I don't want to do Orlo.
I'm in the front of the ship.
Who's on the- who's
Cam's
on
on
the
the
thing?
turret.
It's Cam.
Okay, Cam, you better do it. You'll save our asses if you do.
I've
Target
already
that thing's
seen.
damn missile.
I've seen this missile hit the target already, he said confidently. Let's see if it's true. So it's this will be -2 +4, so it's a +2.
Yep.
Wait, hold on.
Mhm.
Before you roll. Jan, are you aiding in this at all?
I can.
You aiding and abetting?
Aiding your ally?
I think it actually
Yeah, I mean,
stacks.
Yeah, I got
demands its own
nothing
thing.
else really to contribute, so I might as well.
Yeah.
So it's piloting.
It's gonna be piloting, yes. DC is normally 10. You got a 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we good. You got +6 to this.
Did you assist
Plus
Cam
6.
before?
On the last attack, yes.
Okay, that should have increased that by 3. I forgot it personally.
It was already so high it didn't matter at that point.
Okay, so this one only increases it by 2 though.
Okay, so +6 +1 from the computer, and then
Do it up.
it's gonna be -2, so +5 total. Let's note. Here it comes. Any second now.
I don't know why it
Gonna
always
happen.
takes you
There we go.
specifically so long. Okay,
Alright.
Okay.
14, but-
hit.
So,
plus 6. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, and look, he had it queued up. Oh my
Let's not
god.
use the dice rolling. Add me bonuses. So
As the thing is
Destroy that
flying
bitch.
towards you, it explodes. It starts firing its guns and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
I think it technically is supposed to get a shot off on us.
that is a question that I have. Does it get to shoot before you because it won the initiative, even though you guys
They
went?
shoot at the same time as the
They shoot at the same
technicality,
time.
unless you got a certain maneuver thing that pulls off.
Oh,
So
okay.
Technically, yeah. it
So-
gets a shot off.
The missile's striking true, but let's see if it'll.
Yeah, I'm assuming they're shooting lasers while we're shooting missiles, so they'll
Absolutely.
definitely get it hit
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Oh dang. We got
It
80
sounds intimidating. I think that hit our AC,
Yeah, that
right?
hit.
hit.
does.
Okay, yeah, so we take
But we have
6.
shields
Maybe
this
didn't
time,
do it
right?
basic.
You
It hits
do.
our shields.
You have shields.
Okay. So that dealt 1 damage because we have 5 shields,
Okay, yeah. It
Yeah.
dealt 5 damage to your starboard shields. So that goes to 0. I just adjusted it. And then you guys take 1 damage.
Okay. Ooh.
Punk. Okay,
Starboard
we're
shields
fine.
down.
Yeah,
We're
basic
good.
bitches. Just just shoot missiles at things and they go away.
Yep.
How many missiles we got?
You can
We only
shoot
have
5 per
5?
encounter.
Yeah, they
Okay.
refresh.
They refresh. I
They
love
refresh
that.
per encounter.
I love
So it's
that.
a pod that we refill, and then
You can actually
use
eventually
during
buy
combat.
nuke-filled missiles, which
Mm.
are war crimes.
Deliciously nuke filled.
Love the war
It's
crime
like,
gun.
all right, blast radius. Here we go.
Well, they have a whole weird thing where half the time you, especially when you're dealing with sentient things, you don't want to kill the other ship in case you want diplomacy and stuff. But when you use nuke missiles, they purposefully mess up they irradiate the ship.
Hey, look at this.
Yeah.
Oh, you have
Hey, you
access
don't
to
even
that?
need to hit the ship.
That's fun.
Yeah. There's special
the heck?
effects.
I haven't used the visual
Yeah.
effects in a long time, so maybe they even made them better.
Why is my ship bleeding? Knock it off.
God damn it.
We're not the
you're
the
right, your
evil
blood's
probably
terrorists
this
with
color.
dead people.
Alright,
Well,
you've
we got
claimed...
magic rainbow.
Congratulations, people of this colony.
Shooting blood everywhere.
Just setting off
You-
fireworks after we won the fight.
Thank you, Roll20, for letting everybody have this. So anyway,
Alright, well, that happened.
so normally when you reduce a ship to 0 hit points, it doesn't explode, it just gets disabled.
Just do this.
However, these drones did explode when you destroyed them.
Okay.
From your scans, it looks like there was some sort of automated self-destruct on
Yeah,
them.
they're designed to explode. Gotcha.
Probably why they didn't have shields. Also, it
And
would have
we-
been
we
dangerous.
missed, like where they're from, right? We didn't understand like what these drones were.
You did not understand.
Yeah, we failed the checks.
Also, you did note that if it was close to your ship, you could have taken damage from it.
Ooh.
All right, so flip and burn would have been a bad maneuver.
Right.
Just no.
Cool. Do you want to scan the wreckage?
Might as
Yeah,
well.
let's scan the wreckage.
I can do
Good
that.
job.
Right. Somebody want to do a computers?
And Jan.
Toucan Jan, she did it. All right.
And Jan.
Yeah, these ships didn't have any drift technology on them, which means they can't traverse, like, they can't use warp. They couldn't have gotten to this planet without another ship. That's definitely confirmed now. Also, you can reattempt your culture check now that you can get a close scan on
Alright.
these things.
All right, here I go.
Maybe
Do
they're
I
more
get a-
recognizable as rubble.
Just you can get better scans
Son
without.
of a bitch.
Yeah, well,
Expose
With
the
a
branding
minus
on the
with a
inside of
minus
it.
5, is that doable?
nope.
God damn it!
All right.
All right.
Also, you guys apparently are awarded XP.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I forgot that's a
guess.
thing. I haven't played a
It
game that
apparently
uses
learned
XP in a
something.
while. So each of you gets
Report XP anyway.
on your character sheet.
How many do we need
Hey,
for the
Next
next
to
one?
initiative.
A lot, probably.
So you guys get 600 XP.
Each or per
Okay.
person?
I'm willing to bet that is divided amongst you guys.
Okay.
There's
So-
5 of us.
There's 5 of you guys.
Nice,
I'm
easy
also
to
going
divide
to
them.
say that you guys got 400 XP from the previous encounter. So total, 1,000. You get 200 each.
So 200 plus 120?
No,
Or no,
200
400,
each.
200 each, because that was
1,000.
already added together.
Yeah, I added it together to make the
Okay.
math a bit easier.
There you go. All right, I don't know what level 2 is.
Yeah. What's the XP that we need?
I don't know, I just work here.
Let's look.
I'll look it up.
Sure.
Experience
It's probably
points.
like 1,000.
Level up, page 26. Alright. Going on an adventure.
That's on it.
Level 2 is 1,300.
Yeah, we're good up. Yeah, we're gonna take a little while.
It's gonna take a while.
Okay.
That's fine.
1500
This
Take a couple fights.
this leg of the adventure is supposed to get you guys to level 3, so I'm not expecting miracles. All right. Okay. So yeah, you turn your attention to the planet, because these things aren't carrying anything. They weren't designed to carry anything. And you couldn't glean any other information from them as well. You turn your attention to the planet. It looks like the modulated sort of static that's interfering with your signal is... Yeah, that's the sound of it.
Nice one.
It's in a 200-mile burst of the colony. It acts as a level 4 signal jammer. The one thing that I didn't really look up about Starfinder is computers. So I'm going to guess it's probably a DC of probably
40. The DCs in this game can get really high.
But it's a level 4. So that's like 4 out of 20. So it's probably like one of those 1.5 times the level of it. So it's probably like DC 16 or something.
16.
Yeah, I'm gonna allow a computers or engineering check. It does list a DC here, actually.
All right. I think your computers is better than my engineering.
Yeah, right.
Janet's
Take
just
that.
pumping out 20
Hot
plus rolls
Yeah.
tonight, all the
Scan
time.
Jan,
The weight of experience.
rarely reliable.
You think I just got anecdotes in this blubber melon I got in my head?
Blubber melon.
Yeah,
it's,
it's like a camel. It's full of nutrients and not
it's an
brains.
it's an elongated prune.
Right.
That's what they call her, elongated prune.
Ugh.
Okay.
Oh, they usually call me Gamma Jan.
Well,
You could potentially get communications through. However, you were able to at least get a scan through on the colony. The colony below, you do sense where it is. It has just over 100 humanoid life forms, most of which are human species. There's also a large incongruous structure in the middle of the settlement. You're not sure what it is, but it does have 2 starship scale heavy laser cannons mounted on the building's roof. They're positioned to defend against approaching ships.
I'd like to send a hailing frequency.
You didn't hear anything about these, like this shouldn't have any defensive structures at all in the colony. Moreover, there isn't supposed to be a signal jammer here either, so somebody is blocking communications to the settlement.
Caption. I suggest a cautious approach, perhaps from a different angle.
Yeah, I was actually rethinking that. Maybe we just park
Did we
outside in
land
the
and hoof
woods. Yeah, I think that might be best.
You're able to scan down a clearing that's maybe an hour's walk away. It looks
I'll
like
get my mud boots.
It looks like there was once space to land near the colony of Madelon's Landing, but it's now been occupied by this strange structure.
Well, we can't get paid if we don't meet our contact, but we can't get there if we get shot down. So let's find a safe place to land over there, and we'll hoof it to see what's up.
All right.
So is there any cargo that we need to bring as well? Is that a thing?
An hour isn't too bad of hoofing it. We want to first see what it is versus taking the whole thing with us.
Okay.
Besides,
fair
if the colonists are fine, you can just ask them to come by with
enough. Yeah. Okay.
Come by with
speakers
the
or whatever.
forklift. Or
Yeah.
any of you certified, basically.
At least make contact with them first.
With the space forklift, the one that's got
I'm gonna
the gravity well.
I'm gonna go down to the damn planet.
All right.
Take us down, Gray.
You manage to land a bit far away. You're pretty sure that anybody scanning for you would have difficult problems doing so, just like you guys did scanning for other people on the planet. You haven't been there long
Camera
enough
goes
to...
both ways.
Yeah, basically. You land in the clearing, and you find yourselves acclimating to the humidity outside. It's very humid. There's a mist hanging low over everything. Visibility is limited to 30 feet, period. Everything else is considered to be concealed. So it's a 20% mischance, I think. Either who. That's what you find. There's...
We can't use scan for perception around us.
I mean, you can certainly try, but the signal jammer is emanating everywhere.
I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna telepathically communicate. Come gather.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna stab the captain with a needle. And
The hell?
slowly inject something.
Stab the captain. Okay.
Gray, what you doing?
I'm gonna go to the lizard and stab the lizard with the needle.
Do I
scared of
take
needles?
damage?
I'm brave.
No, you don't
No.
take damage.
No, don't worry about it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it to the
He's
grandma.
a tuning.
I gotta look at the android. Go to the back, stab it in the ass. Okay. And I'm gonna grab my little computer, shake it for about 10 minutes. All
I
right.
think Gray's doing something. You're doing something useful, right, Gray?
And I'm just gonna project an image
Let him
of
cook.
a frog being perforated by a bunch of little holes. And then I'm gonna keep on shaking the computer. And then, all right, it's all good. Let's go.
All right. Can I do a perception physically outside?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm more confused.
That's all right.
Theme knowledge.
Yeah, that's from theme knowledge, you know. Alright, you look around,
Huh.
and it looks to be a dense jungle. It's fungal in nature from the appearance of it.
Can
There's-
we say we had a weapon out? I have the laser pistol out.
Yeah, you can just say you have a weapon out, that's fine. You have plenty, you're not in combat,
Okay, cool.
so you take a weapon out.
Gun.
I am the weapon.
I am the weapon. So it's a dense jungle, although not so dense that you can't, like, walk. The ground is actually pretty clear. It's mostly these, like, tall stalks going up into the sky, and then, like, some small undergrowth that's easily traversable. In some spaces, it's just completely flat. Most of the structures are probably under the ground, honestly.
All right, we got bearings to which direction we got a foot.
Yeah, why don't somebody make a survival check?
Anybody have survival?
Uh,
Positive
Good
wisdom.
question.
not great.
Nobody went spellcaster, so I could have gone
Who has
survival.
wisdom? Who has
Uh,
wisdom?
Not me.
You
I'll
still
do
just
it.
have it. Okay, good.
I have a 0 modifier. I'll do it.
All right.
I'm
All
just
right.
as competent as rest of you.
Natural 10.
Apparently,
Right.
completely average in every way.
So orienteering is normally a DC 15, it says. So that's gonna...
Wait. I have something that might. Oh, it only helps in space. Never mind.
Alright.
Walk out of the ship, get immediately lost.
You walk out of the ship and start following the gray into the woods. You go around
Our
in
first
circles for a
mistake.
little bit, but eventually you find signs of the colony. You can see like there's like a pillar of smoke in the sky, and you start following that. Once you get sight of it, it is hard to see thanks to the mist and the overgrowth of the canopy.
Thanks, missed.
Thanks, mist. What's next, Riven? Anyway,
Ho, 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 ho.
I'm going to need you guys to, well, you said you had your weapons out. Are you guys, like, sneaking?
I'm assuming I'm probably sneaking. I probably have a knife out and a pistol out since they're both one-handed thingies.
Well, sneaking implies that we're kind of hiding
have
instantly.
no
We
bonus
don't know
to
which
sneak,
direction
so-
anything is coming from, so not really.
I guess that's fair.
Well, you're trying to be quiet.
We know that we don't want to upset the
We're not
colony
chatting.
before we know.
If
Yeah.
that's we're not being chatty.
We're not like force march charging, we're just kind of walking.
Okay, well, I'm going to have a group stealth check then.
Okay.
All right.
I'm good at
Go.
that.
I can do that.
I
I'm
have a
so-
check
Everybody
pad.
just
actually,
I
I'm
can't
so-
do anything.
Guys, I'm actually really fucking good at this. Let's see.
Oh yeah, are you 27? Good.
I don't know if I'm 27 though.
I'm
A
20
little
good.
rat's good at
apparently.
hiding. Who would have guessed?
I'm at least 10 less than that, but
About 17 good, I think.
And the gray, who no one can
I'm
get a
I'm
good
literally
photo
just I'm just literally on the back of Orlo, and everyone's like, where'd the rat go? And I'm just like,
plus
hitching a
1,
ride.
plus 3, plus 4, plus 2, plus 1. Holy crap.
Yeah.
of. This
Alright.
game is heavy on modifiers.
I guess you can just start throwing modifiers on there.
Yeah, just plop a bunch of them on. So it sounds like you guys have all succeeded at
Except
this
for
check.
one.
That's fine. It was a group
It's a
check.
group stealth. That's
Okay,
why.
cool.
Yes.
Goes against my vest pride to hide.
I'm using you literally as my camouflage.
I pull a big leaf and I'm just covering him with it.
I'm a
Just kinda,
natural
like,
part
chain
of the
smoking the whole
scenery.
time, so it's like you can smell him coming.
Okay, you guys are on the planet. I don't know why I said that. I guess it's because I glanced over at my screen. You guys are still
You're on Earth.
in space. But, alright.
Yep.
Trust me, you're on the planet.
Trust me, you're on the planet. Okay, as you're kind of walking quietly through the undergrowth, you hear sounds of footsteps rapidly approaching. What do you do?
I'll try to hide. Now you try to hide, I guess.
Yeah,
Load
yeah.
my gun.
Yeah, I lay down, I aim my scope in the direction of the sounds and see if we can see anything.
I hide.
Behind a tree, I guess.
I
My
scurry
best.
up a tree and hide.
Do my level best. Hey, 15. It's okay.
You don't need to re-roll checks if you're just stealthing.
Okay.
Where are
30.
you?
Don't mind then.
Alright, who got the
Average is
lowest?
okay.
We'll say Orlo, okay. As you guys scatter into like cover and overgrowth and undergrowth and whatnot, you have plenty of time to do so. Orlo kind of looks around and realizes that he's alone temporarily. And
Where'd everybody go?
you
Crouch behind a fern that's just way too small.
you see a guy coming out from the mist. Here we go.
I get my sights on him.
Should be over here. Ah, great. Hold on a second.
A complete darkness.
Loading a lot of
thanks.
things.
You'll
It's
all
taking
be
a
able
minute.
to see soon.
Hey.
Oh, you'll see.
I forgot to give you all vision.
Shit!
I'm blind.
And I need to get control of at least one of you guys.
I say I'm in a tree.
It's
over
a
here.
human. Kill it.
Hold it right there, meat sack.
What's
No.
a human?
You need to probe it.
Hold it there, Humie.
Okay. I'll need to do that with all of
The
you eventually. but-
fugitive.
Yeah, well, the
We
premium
got a
map.
title.
You get a title on the map. No, that's just innate to the terrain. All right. A human man runs out of the wilderness and stumbles
Human
down to
man.
his feet, or stumbles to his knees as he sees Orlo, and he kind of like trips over himself.
Giant lizard.
You, what? You aren't with them. Please, you have to help me. They're chasing me.
Who
I'll
dem?
turn my scopes to behind him while this is happening.
Please, I managed to get a lucky shot on one of them, but there's still two following me. You have to help me, or we have to hide or something.
I'm gonna call out to him and be like, hide over here. Tell us your story.
All right.
Looks like someone who's going to hide.
Come on over here, you little whippersnapper. We can discuss the danger you're in.
There's more of you.
Oh, there's
Fine,
tons
fine.
of us.
He runs as far as he can towards the first voice. He just
No,
wants
I'm
to
just a
get away.
ventriloquist.
You guys hear more noise coming from beyond.
I'm gonna like kind of back into this half
Are you
cover
part-
here and
Are you from the
aim
colony?
my gun.
Do you know what's her name? What's her name?
I sent out a
Mal,
white
Blaze,
noise toward the captain. It's like
Let's roll for
channel
initiative.
Channel 2.
Initiative.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
And then that's it.
Bump, 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 bump.
Well, I have good
Guess I don't need the
initiative, and that
ship
was
combat menu
terrible.
anymore.
Okay.
Hold
I
on.
rolled a 3.
I need to have the
You have to-
initiative thing up.
Yeah.
Okay, there's one.
Yeah. Orlo,
Alright,
you're right in it.
21.7
You got this.
apparently.
Oh, damn it. Shane's going in this one, I guess.
21.2.
I do have improved initiative.
Go get him,
so
Shane.
I'm
I
going
got this.
very forward.
I have
Shane
+5
slash
to
Alistair.
initiative. Damn.
You can't be
Well,
good at
where's that
everything,
initiative?
Dan.
No, but I'm like, the rogue is like slow.
Add turn. There we go.
Just use that guy as cover.
I mean, it probably will.
You kidding me? I rolled 0? How is that possible?
Yeah,
He's
minus
like negative
one?
That's
modifier?
impossible.
Sucks.
They should have +2.
Was the token clicked?
It was. Okay. So there's
So it took him
one.
a second to load. It popped up. Huh?
And then I'll roll again. Oh, that's a 1. Okay. That's fine. Alright, now let's sort. Awesome.
Sort by awesomeness.
Two humanoid figures rush out of the wilderness, and they see Orlo's form like running back behind a rock, and they immediately open fire. However, you guys have the drop on them. We're gonna do a surprise round. So, the way a surprise round works, you can take either a move action or a standard action, but not both.
Okay, so Orlo gets the first turn.
Yeah. So you can do.
Yeah, he starts running away and he sees them following him, so he turn around.
Alright, they shot first. Going for it. Reaction cannon, go.
All right.
Now, can I do a full attack on the first round, or is it
You cannot
No,
because
because
you
it's
can
only-
only do one
okay,
action,
standard? Okay.
Standard or movement.
standard or move.
They work out. There it goes.
All right.
12.
12.
Not bad.
I just need to look up. Come on.
I'll be right
Special
back.
is penetrating, if that matters.
No, I'm looking up concealment. Okay, 20% mischance. That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm. Because they are beyond 30 feet of you. Whichever one you're
Because of
attacking.
the mist.
Because of the
Yeah, it
mist.
doesn't matter which.
Alright, so I'm going to roll a D100. If it's 20 or less, then it misses. Okay. You managed to hit. Which one were you going for? Red or blue?
Let's go blue.
Yeah, probably blue.
Alright.
Because these are
Left
trees,
side of the
right?
other one.
Or bushes?
Yeah, anything that isn't like...
Damage.
Anything that isn't khaki colored is probably cover. And, you know, hideable.
3 damage.
What does that hit their AC?
That's a piercing weapon?
Yeah.
That actually... So that's against their kinetic AC?
Yeah, it's got penetrating as a side effect, so I don't know what that changes.
I believe that's a critical effect.
Oh, okay.
I think. But, I mean, you
It
can...
says penetrating in the description, I don't know.
Yeah, you can look
The
that up.
Piercing goes through their damage reduction. Something weird like that.
Either way,
Any.
it misses if it's their kinetic AC.
Okay.
It's a kinetic weapon, so yeah.
Right. Jan.
Alright,
Oh,
I'm
no, I
gonna
got
do
one.
okay.
Sorry.
I'm gonna do the move action.
That's a
So-
light reaction cannon
Uh,
sound.
5:30. I'm gonna get right up on this guy.
Alright. You get up into their face. And that is your action, because you chose the move action.
Yes. One other question: is this a combat encounter with a significant enemy?
Yes. A significant enemy means it's not a cockroach or like a bag of rats or something.
Okay. So I
You
get
guys are more than a bag of rats.
Yeah,
All
well,
right.
that's
Kill
a
one, they disintegrate.
it's a joke in the like D&D TTRPG thing where it's like, oh, whenever you kill an enemy, you get like health back or something. So you just carry a bag of rats around and then you just kill one because it's 1 hit point and you get whatever bonus you get.
Is it
Right.
bigger than a bag of rats?
Yeah, this is bigger than a bag of rats. Anyway,
All right, that's me.
Cam, it is you.
Cool. I'm assuming I guess I don't really have line of sight on the red one that Janet's with.
I mean, you have line of sight. You're behind cover.
Okay. I'm just saying, like okay, so it's not like I have a better odds on either of them then, right?
I don't think so, unless your weapon
Okay.
has exactly 45 range or something.
No, it's way more than that. Don't worry. I will shoot the one in front of Janet to kind of help her out.
Kill steal.
All right.
Well, I doubt it's gonna kill Steel, but it should soften him up for Janet to do stuff. So I will shoot my. Well, it also does a little fun thing. No full attack.
Well, it's not a full attack.
Yeah, I'm saying no full attack.
Oh, I
because
see.
it gave me the
Because
option.
it gave you the prompt, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, 19 to hit, 3 physical damage.
Right. Tag Tech Rifle Dazzler. Physical damage.
Right. So he is now glowing and can no longer benefit from cover, and will be seen when trying to hide.
Okay. Awesome. That's cool. So I'll
The
just...
Dazzler has an aurora effect with it that makes him glow.
That's cool. I'll just put some sparkles on them.
Yeah, so he's tagged.
And he takes 3 physical damage.
Yes.
That 19 definitely beats their AC.
I'm assuming. I hope so.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. They take a bit of damage from the strike, and they start glowing. They notice that there's, somebody out there in the wilderness, other than who they were chasing. Scabbers.
So do I have? I know they're stuck in the way, but would I be able to shoot this guy with him getting a cover bonus?
I'd say if you're next to the cover, then maybe, but
Yeah, because
hold
it's
on.
move or shoot. That's
Hold
fine.
on. Cover has a specific thing with it, and I just searched for it. Low obstacles only give cover if you're within 30 feet of it.
I'm 40 feet away, so it would still give cover because I'm 10 feet from this thing.
Well, it's more him that I'm worried about.
Okay.
Okay, he's still near cover, and I'm gonna say it's low cover, so he has +2 AC against this.
Okay, but I could still take a shot without doing anything.
Yeah.
Okay, I said I had the laser pistol out, even though I want to use the other one. So I'm just gonna shoot with that.
Set the jungle on fire.
21 hit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll hit him.
Okay, it's
You hit him for
plasma
2.
damage, I believe.
2 damage.
Yep.
Pew pew.
The skip shot?
hit
No,
his
that's just
EAC?
physical.
Is it what?
It hit
It's
his
just-
AAC, I'm guessing.
EAC, yeah.
Yep. Okay.
His EAC
That's
is
okay.
significantly lower.
Okay. Cool. All right. That's it.
All right, Gray.
Okay. So Janet can be seen, right, by me.
Uh,
Oh, wait a second. You have to roll for my roll a d, or I can roll a d100. I just need
Oh,
to knock it at 20, right?
you're absolutely right, but you're fine.
Okay.
What?
It was his concealment mischance. I forgot to roll for it.
Okay.
You can see Janet, and I think because you attuned them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're within line of sight.
Okay. So, Patui, I'm gonna shoot a dart at Janet's fat sack on the head, and the needle sends out the needle starts to crust over your scalp. It gives you a +1 circumstantial AC for 5 rounds.
All right, Janet, you feel your
Yep.
bulbous prune head seal up and give you AC.
So I just have +1,
For 5 rounds.
5 rounds.
It's pretty good. Just all AC, both EAC and KAC.
Yep, it just says a +1 to AC. So.
Yep, if it just
Nice.
says AC, it affects all of it. Alright, is there like a shield icon or something? Give yourself a shield icon or something.
Yeah,
Okay, that looks like the end of the round. Also, one of their initiatives changed, so I'm going to resort it. Okay, it's the top of the round. The surprise round is over. This mysterious human is just cowering near the captain. He ducks into the woods behind him. Alright, Orlo, you were at the top of the round. It is your turn. You're behind cover.
Now you can either full attack or move and attack.
No, I can still see one from here, so I don't really need to move. So I'm just gonna.
If you move closer, though, I
Opposing.
don't think you'll have the
Mischance.
concealment. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe I'll move up
and you'll be
this
able to have a
next
better
piece of
shot of
cover.
the other guy.
It's in difficult terrain or anything, is it?
Moving over it would be, yes. But moving,
And
like,
then-
in here is not.
Yeah. So
Well, the
basically,
diagonal
just
costs 1 square, so I can just do hop right here and then go. I don't know. Like there.
yeah. Then you can shoot both of them pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably good. All right, well, take a standard attack on this blue one again, I guess.
On the blue one, got it.
Reaction cannon. Bang bang.
Oh no.
God damn.
Wow.
They hate me today.
You did not spend time calibrating your gun, my dude.
Yeah.
It's not ready for this humidity.
It flies past and lands in the escarpment behind them as they're sliding down.
You got a
Janet.
Swifty you can do.
Oh, yeah. You can't split up your movement in this, by the way.
That's a feat.
That's something we've grown accustomed to in 5e.
Yeah.
Spring
you can do
attack.
it with a feat.
that's odd, but okay.
Yeah. There was a time when this was the norm.
I think the only thing you can do swift action wise is probably drop prone
Which,
because you don't have a grip weapon.
technically, that gives you a bonus to AC if you drop prone against ranged weapons.
All right. So
You guys don't seem to be melee. That might be a good idea.
wanna drop one?
question.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Orlo, are you all set?
yeah, I'm good.
You're good? Okay.
I only have 1 attack.
Alright, Janet.
Yeah. How do you know how many attacks you have?
You have 1 attack.
Okay.
If you do a
You're
full
level
attack,
1,
can
you
take
have
a-
1 attack.
Yeah. If you want
Yeah,
full
'cause-
attack, you get 2 with a -4.
I'm used to it kind of saying like, all right, so it'll say it at some other level where you gain an additional attack or something,
Yeah,
similar to
this-
like D&D.
This
But
game
that's
does not
like
give you
fighter,
other
so-
attacks unless you take feats.
or unless
Oh,
an
oh,
ability
okay.
gives you something.
All right, got it. Well, I'll just use a combat action to attack them
Sounds good.
with my fist. Not even my fist, my open hand. It's gonna like kind of
Karate.
gently touch his shoulder.
The grandma pinch.
Gently touched
Yes.
for
Yes,
6
you have.
acid and or bludgeoning.
No, I'll just go bludgeoning.
Right. You swoop in, and
Oh, it attacks EAC. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
EAC is easier to
Huh.
hit usually.
nice. Interesting. I'm gonna need you to describe how your vanguard is attacking.
All right. So I have my, my big wrench, kind of in the other hand, or in 2 of my 4 hands, and then I just go, "You're gonna need to calm down, you little whippersnapper." And I'm just gonna gently kind of touch his shoulder, but then like a lot of like an aura of like oil slicky blackness with almost like speckles of like computer chip parts or something like that you kind of almost see, and then it almost like kind of bursts as suddenly like over his shoulder, and it
Very
that's the
cubic.
attack. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So you kind of tear open an oily hole in the matrix that rips out some entropy and
Right.
blasts the guard. Okay.
And my
cool.
arm is very like colored, like it changes kind of a color to like a very dark black, like like that oil slick color.
Orion's belt. The hell was
It's
that?
almost like hockey from One Piece when they use their arm in hockey for all
It's
the
just pitch black.
yeah.
So hard.
Black Hole Sun. The hell you do?
All right.
So 6
this
bludgeoning.
guy takes 6 bludgeoning damage. They are not looking so hot. They're bloodied. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Anything else, Jan? Any move actions? Because I don't think you've moved yet.
Covering fire.
Yeah,
But
what
don't
are my
move
other...
because it's
Never
gonna draw
actually
attack opportunity.
done this before. I'm gonna want to stay there. I'm not gonna move, but that's basically
I mean, you
Okay,
could
so
what's
turn it
action
around.
economy in combat.
You could
You
draw
did it-
or sheath a weapon. You could take a guarded step, which is a 5-foot step. Manipulate an item, move up to your speed, reload, stand up. I guess a lot of these don't really
I
apply
think,
to you.
yeah, right now I'm just gonna stay here right now. That's fine.
I mean, you could go over here just to get a little closer to this guy.
Why?
That's fair.
yeah, I'll
It's
let
just like,
him
we can
block.
do it, but like, why?
I'll let him block any kind of if he wants to shoot. He has to go through the guy. Yes. So yeah, I'm
Alright.
good here.
It is their turn. The red guard.
Okay.
All right, red guard.
God.
Red guard.
Yeah, I think red guard. Now that they've encountered you in melee, they're gonna
Curved swords.
drop their rifle and use a move action to unsheath their survival knife, and then they're going to use an action to attack. Not a full attack. This is on Jan, obviously. So,
Yep.
10. Does that hit your AC? Your kinetic AC?
No.
All right. They angrily pull out a knife from their armor. Their armor is like this slick, clean, blue kind of steel with green accents flecked throughout it. They seem to be combat ready, but like they just seem to be a grunt of some sort. They don't have any important station. They don't have like colored epaulets or anything. Anyway.
Generic guys.
They launch towards you, and you manage to deflect their knife away from you skillfully with your abilities. Cam, it's your turn.
Gab.
Damn.
Jesus, what?
So I will. That guy. Let's see. I will make that man make a will save. DC 13. I will cast
Batman.
Injury Echo on him.
Okay. They have pretty low will.
Future
Well,
death.
we'll see how good they are at rolling dice.
They rolled a 2.
Guess what? They get to do 1d6 of bludgeoning damage. So Jan just kind of punched him, and I'm gonna kind of revert time on Jam, but not that guy, and he gets punched in the face by Jan again.
Echo punch.
And he will take 1d6 damage, bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll it up.
So let's roll up 1d6. 5.
Hey,
Boom.
toast that punch.
As Janet entropically attacks them, you pull their fist through time and
Sorry, I'm
hit
back.
them again. It's okay. We're just doing time travel. All right. They take 5 damage.
Already.
And they go down. They are
Kill red or blue.
Just like an echo, like an echo punch. Just like whoopsh, whoopsh.
red goes
And after,
down.
yeah,
That guy just had a very bad time.
cool. And yeah, so that's my action. Can I move after an action, or is it done now?
Yeah, you can move after. It's just not splitting it up.
Move or
I
action,
think I'm
whatever.
honestly, I think I'm good here.
Yeah,
So
round out here.
I'm just gonna
First.
get ducked behind cover, and then get ready for next round.
Okay.
Alright, so just the
Get
one guy
high
left.
ground.
Yep.
All right, let's go be Scabbers.
Maybe I'll hit him this time.
Trick attack time. Trick attack time. Getting over here.
Trick him,
Okay,
you're not
so it's
sneaky.
25.
make him a fool.
The way trick attack is you move and then you do your trick attack. I'm going to use a bluff.
Oh, it's the scout ability.
Yeah, the operative.
Skirmish.
Mm-hmm. So let me just double check how this works. Check the D. What's his it's difficulty
motive?
class? No, it's I'll paste the whole thing 1 second. That's not it.
That's your
Sorry.
weapon focus.
What's the weapon focus feat?
Tell them about how focused you are on shooting this guy. And Orlo's just like, I don't care. We all
'Cause I
have
basically
guns.
have to make a
Holy.
DC against it. Well, 20 plus my target's CR. So what's the CR of it?
DC equal to 20 plus your target's CR. Their CR is 1/2, so it's DC 20.
Okay, and basically, because I have skill focus, because of the operative stuff, I can roll a bluff check instead to do it. I don't think I can use a stealth for it. Oh, I could do it. I could do a stealth check if I wanted to, which might actually be better.
Yeah, it's
So I'll do
always
stealth for now.
you're always able to do bluff, intimidate, or stealth, right?
Yeah, so I'll do stealth and. I got it. So that means if it
Okay.
hits, it does more damage.
Yep,
And then
it's
I just
also
roll my attack.
flat-footed.
Oh, so that makes it easier to hit. All right, here comes a pistol shot.
Dex.
Shit, I missed.
Well, hold
That's the
on,
sad
they're
thing about
flat-footed,
trick
so they have -2 AC against you.
Yeah, but I only rolled a 10.
Let's
I
see if
don't think
there's
that
any
hits.
other. No,
Well, they have
that
like
does
AC.
miss.
Yeah.
Yeah, even against EAC.
Oh, against EAC?
Yeah, it's a laser pistol.
Oh, that hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay, so I do 2d4. I'll just do 2d4.
So total 6 damage.
That was me rolling 2d4. That was a 3. See, it does the 2 plus 1.
Oh,
I
okay.
already rolled the
6
damage
for the
in your
fire,
main roll,
and
by
then
the way.
the 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a
6
1.
damage.
Oh, no, but the 2d4 I meant was adding the... only add the 2 then, so it's only a 5.
Okay,
Trick attack
yeah,
only does 1d4 to start with.
because there is the damage included in the attack in this.
Yes.
Right, they take 5 damage. They are now bloodied as a laser pistol collides with them.
That's a full attack action. That's a full round action. I'm done to do the trick attack.
Gotcha. Gray, it is your turn.
All right.
You guys gotta get probed.
You can move an extra space if you didn't move or horizontally there
No.
because of the diagonal movement.
Diagonal. Magic.
Okay,
Oh, the
so
diagonal
I'm
costs 2.
going. You know, there's a ways to do it now, so I'm just gonna do the needle attack with the gun, but I'm going to do the let's see, the basic inhibitor. Target takes -2 penalty to AC is what I'm going to end up doing. So I think this.
Has to get hit first.
Okay. Yep.
11.
Oh, it did the attack with it. Okay.
Yep. Because it's attack roll.
That is
Plus
against their KAC. That's a
Yeah.
miss.
Okay. Well, I did it. My turn's over.
The dart lands in the ground behind them. Right, it's their turn. They they start looking around at their fallen comrade, and they decide to back up into the woods a little bit and get a little bit of cover. Well, actually, no, they're gonna shoot first and then move because of not splitting up move. All right, we are going to shoot, I guess, at who did the most damage to them. I guess Scabbers did, but I think they're gonna shoot at.
Lizard.
And the lizard is ducking, so we will shoot at Scabbers.
Oh no, scabbers.
Yeah, Scabbers time.
It hits through stamina points first, is how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Alright, that is a 7. They rolled a natural. These guys have rolled 2 rolls, and I'm pretty sure they were both 1s.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit me. I'm
Yep.
pretty light.
Alright, now he's going to back up into the woods. Difficult terrain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna get some extra cover from the foliage. Top of the round, Orlo. You are prone.
Can you move while prone?
You can only
Yeah,
crawl.
you can crawl at half speed, which would be a quarter in this difficult terrain. So
It'll at least get you close enough to not have the concealment. Oh, because it's difficult terrain,
so
you're
I
right.
can move 2 squares, I think. So I can do
You're 30 feet. I think that doesn't count as concealment.
Alright, well, take the shot. Die, you piece of crap. God, these rolls suck.
Yeah,
I haven't
yeah.
broken a 10 since this fight started.
Why can't we do all the 20s we were doing before?
Why can't I get an
To
11?
be fair, that saved us from
something?
ending the campaign already.
Yeah. Alright. So that's your cannon. That should hit. But they have
Alright.
cover.
Their cover.
It's a kinetic AC.
And it's a kinetic AC, so actually that would have hit if they didn't have cover. Shame. Alright.
What?
No, I said it's a shame.
Shame.
Yeah, you dumb idiot. Anyway, Shane, it's your turn.
Okay, cool.
Just start doing suppressing
All
fire
right.
instead.
So 5, 10, 20, and does my hold on. I'm not sure about what this environment is
This is a
considered,
jungle.
Is it difficult terrain?
but yeah, it's
desert, hills, and
desert
mountains.
hills,
I have called it
so
jungle.
not really. All right, so I was here. So where does the difficult terrain start? Is it everywhere, or is it just like?
I'm gonna say it's
Not
like
beige.
it's everywhere that is there, yeah. But it looks like you can make it if you.
Yeah, if you
Use
got 30
30 feet.
feet.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
No, you
Ooh.
can make it through a diagonal. We already said you can make it, so you just need to get over here.
All right.
Yeah, if you
Yeah,
do
but
it with
he was starting the counting from the next space. That's why.
Oh, that was my bad. Yeah. From here would technically be there. You're right.
Yeah, so he's there.
Can you throw something at them?
I mean, I
You can
don't
just
really
take a
have a.
defensive stance, you know.
That's
Yeah,
true.
probably. I mean, I don't think it's going to take much for us to mop this guy up. So
That's fair.
let me look at what those actions are. Yeah, whatever the defensive stance is, I'll
If you
take
take
that.
total defense, that's +4 AC until your next turn.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. You do a total defense. A total defense of the heart.
Where is that?
Toto defense.
I know.
Okay, this guard is down, so Cam.
Had another.
At this point, you're kind of far away. But you might be able to still hit it with a rifle.
You also might be
Go shoot the
muted.
fugitive.
Why would you shoot the fugitive? We're protecting the guy.
He's escaping!
I don't know.
He's breaking the law!
He's shooting a run.
No survivors, maximum experience.
You still might be muted, Chase.
Might have stepped away.
No.
Yes, I was muted. Okay, so I'm just gonna shoot him,
Alright.
and see
You
if I
done?
can get the glow effect to negate his cover. So I'm gonna shoot him with my dazzler.
I'm gonna dazzle him.
You got concealment because of the mist.
Yeah.
And anytime it wants to load, it's gonna load. Anytime it wants to. Anytime it wants to load.
You know what? Don't worry about it.
It's coming. Trust me, it's coming.
It was a miss.
Oh no, the concealment.
Was it?
Yeah, I also realized I had GM roll on this entire time, but it was a 9 this time on the D100.
You could see it.
Did you
Oh, okay. Oh, you have. Okay, you. Did
No,
it.
I was doing secret rolls. I mean, I'll post it to chat.
Secret worlds. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So it was just cover. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it was
Understood.
concealment. It flies into the wilderness and zooms past them, colliding with a fungal tree.
You want to move up?
I hit the. No, I got a sniper rifle. I'm good where I am.
Okay.
I probably wasn't gonna hit him anyways, so. It's fine.
With a 12.
Yeah, not
that's
with a
fair.
12. All right, Scabbers.
All right, time to do what I do.
Great carry.
Okay, this is regular terrain. I can just get over here.
Yes,
Set the forest on fire.
right to the edge of the difficult terrain.
Yeah. I mean, I could take a step in if I wanted for no reason. Why not? All right,
Why
trick
not?
attack time. Trick attack time.
Trick 'em.
Favorite.
Sure,
Stealth.
Trick him. Deal 20 damage.
That gets a CR.
Ranger.
Yeah, it should.
20 was the DC, I believe, right?
It was. Still is.
Still is.
At the CMD mode. roll.
Okay, that hits right with the AC.
It does, even though they have cover that is high enough.
And so that's 3 damage.
3
Is that-
total damage. They take a bit of damage, but they are still alive.
Chip, 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 chip. I can't
Gray.
take any swift actions because I did a full attack. Or not a full
Alright,
attack, but full
I'm gonna
action.
use my mind thrust.
Mind
Dude,
thrust!
That's gross.
What do they
First
need?
of all, gross.
Will save?
Yes.
Let's see.
Ooh, they pass.
DC 11.
You probe their mind remotely.
They got a 14.
Does it do half damage?
Yes. So,
Save effect half damage.
okay,
Nice.
so 4 damage.
Rolls are still secret.
That's enough.
Oh!
So they're ducking behind cover as
You might
Scabbers is
probe
like
them.
firing at them, and Cam is like firing from the distance. Orlo's creeping along the ground. Janet is like approaching.
They can't
Janet,
see me.
as you approach with your entropic fists like charging up, the Aeon guard looks up at you and raises their gun, but then they lower it, and a drop of like saliva just kind of comes out of their mouth, the corner of their mouth. Their eyes loll back into their head, and then they just fall onto the ground.
Does their nose
Cast
start
an
bleeding?
aneurysm.
Yep, their nose is bleeding. They are dead.
Nice
Work,
job,
everyone,
Gray.
Just as I commanded.
I'm
It could have been
assuming it was you.
spontaneous. Yeah, who knows?
One more Homo sapien. And I'm
I
gonna point toward the guy who's running away.
They run out of the woods towards you guys. Oh, thank you so much. I don't know how I don't even know who you are. Listen, I'm from Madelon's Landing. We're under occupation. The Aslanti Star Empire is here. They've taken control of the colony for God's known what reason.
Do I
My
know
name's
these
Jellic.
entities?
You should follow me. My wife should be able to. Well, my ex-wife should be able to help us out.
You don't need to
Well,
bring
this
up
is-
your situation to us, dude. That's fine.
Sorry, it's force of habit.
Could I check on the Atlanti knowledge?
I literally have Aslanti knowledge.
Oh, nice.
You have some. You guys have heard of it at least. It's.
I know their language.
Is it
Yeah,
a
you've
military
heard
organization?
smatterings of their language, and you could probably decipher things that they're saying. They didn't say anything here, so you couldn't really confirm it. But from the make and model of their armor, the rumors would probably be true. These are Aslanti Star Empire grunts, and if what Jellic says is true, the colony is in dire straits, and you're not sure what such a distant empire wants with this place, but it can't be good. We're gonna have to learn more from this guy next time.
Next time.
He does give his name, Jellic Folson. All right.
Cool.
Jellic.
Hold on. Let's loot.
Is he Jellicle?
You do loot something. That's valid.
Guns.
You can loot their guns, their armor as well if you'd like it, as well as they are carrying a motion detection badge on them.
Ooh.
Neat.
I can fill you guys in on all of that loot next time because
Just put it
it's
in the
Yeah,
chat
put
so we
in
remember
the
it.
Discord notes.
I'll put in the Discord notes once I have time. But for now, we are going to set up, I guess, a raid. We even have
Good job,
anybody in here
everyone.
this late, but
We didn't die at level 1.
yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
die.
we did a good job. Our
made it
ship
through the
didn't blow up
hardest
in the
part.
first.
Not getting killed in space.
Did anyone take any
Yeah.
damage from that combat?
So far, so good with
nobody
damage.
took any damage.
We're doing pretty good.
Hey,
All
dude,
things
5
considered.
against 2 actually is in our favor, surprisingly.
This is actually an easy game made for babies.
With the
Easy
surprise
baby
round,
game.
we
And
didn't
it
even
won't
take
get harder.
resolve points.
I see you guys found the exploit where you make them roll the save so you don't have to roll 2s and fail.
Yeah, everybody
Done.
rolls 2s. All right, thank you everybody for watching. We're gonna go raid Blues TV, who's playing Dwarf Fortress. That sounds fun. We'll see you next weekend. Are you guys available next weekend? It's Thanksgiving, so that's why I should ask.
Thanksgiving weekend, but it's after Thanksgiving. That should be fine.
Yeah,
It's
Okay,
after
Sunday night.
Thanksgiving, so.
Okay, so
Yeah,
we will
we
see you
travel on
all
Thanksgiving.
next Sunday for more Starfinder. Good night, everybody, and stay sharp.
Let's find the stars.
Take care.
We did it.
Where are them stars at?
Wait,
Good
thank you
night.
very much, Chris. I gotta get going.
Of course.